everybody bloody good. How's everybody doing on this fantastic Friday, everybody? It's a React day today, dubbing the goddamn chat. I am very excited. We have a fantastic lineup, as well as the tournament for the best/worst YouTube thumbnail of all time. You guys sent in a bunch of the weirdest/craziest YouTube thumbnails, and we're going to be doing a tournament to crown the winner of the craziest thumbnail ever. So, or greatest, rather. So, that'll be fun as well. So, we got a bunch of, I think we have 5 videos, and then the tournament. Probably going to be a slightly shorter stream than I've been doing. Still around normal of what I always shoot for. It's probably going to be a 4.5 hour stream today. Instead of like a 6-hour like we've been doing. But, yeah, it's Reacts today. Tomorrow I'm going to be live around like 1:32. We're going to be doing a random game day. Got AV Assembly, Fizz Quiz. What else? Big Fool. We might do a horror game. Some other shit as well. That we're going to be doing. Sunday's a React day and the wine review. Monday, we're doing another random game day. Tuesday is the Bro v Bro and the Miku cosplay, as promised, from the charity stream. Wednesday is horror games. Thursday is the Midnight Walk. Very excited for that game. Made by the same creators that created, what? What did they make? I wrote it down. The same creators as something. What it is, I don't know, because I can't remember. I thought I wrote it down. I did not. But yeah, same creators as that. Same creators as the thing that I can't remember. What did the creators of the Midnight Walk make? Now it's gonna piss me off. Now it's actually gonna upset me. Oh my god. Chat, somebody tell me. I know GTA got delayed. We were going to talk about that in a minute. I predicted that shit, by the way. Everybody in my chat. Oh, GTA, it's coming out in October. Yeah, my asshole, buddy. It's coming out in October. It's coming out next year now. Hey, chat, another year and a month. Another year and a month. No, you didn't? Yes, I did. Every single time we would talk about the game of the year, every single person in my chat would go, it's GTA 6, dude. It's on lock. I said, yo, buddy, if it comes out this year. I literally said, I'm pretty sure I said it yesterday that GTA, within the past 7 days, for the last 6 months as well, I've been actively saying GTA is not coming out in 2025. You had to be on crack if you think that release date was going to be fucking solidified. Also, I've been seeing a lot of people bitch about it. Honestly, those people need to shut the fuck up. I understand that you're upset that the game's not coming out for another year, but bro, that's showing that they want to release a good game. Because if they stuck to October, there would be problems. There would be issues in the game that people like they're putting more pressure on themselves with the delay. But I would rather them delay the game and it be 10 out of fucking 10. I understand, yeah, it's been fucking 13 years since the release date when the new one will drop. But wouldn't you rather have, like, the best game you've ever played come out GTA 6 in May, knowing the hype that's around the game? Hence why they're delaying it. Versus them releasing it and in fucking October of 2025, there being crashes, glitches, hacking, dupe glitches, and all these, like, you remember when GTA, do you think those will happen in GTA 6? I hope not, bro. Because that ruins the game. Like, GTA 5 had those problems. Like, early GTA 5 online, I think GTA 6, it's only story mode dropping. If they're doing the same thing they did for 5, it's online's not even going to be out when GTA 6 comes out. I don't give a fuck, though. I'm going to play that out of the story mode. But, like, I'm hoping when they release online, whether it's on drop day or not for a while after, that there's no, like, This is how you dupe 10 Bugattis and sell them for $10 million each. Because then everybody's just going to be maxed out. And that'll be so annoying. Anyways, yeah, that was the schedule. Reacts, thumbnail tournament today. Tomorrow, random game day at 1:30 too. Same thing, wine review and react day Sunday. Monday, random games. Tuesday, bro v bro and Miku outfit. Wednesday, horror. Thursday, midnight walk. I don't know if we're going to play the whole game. Depends how long the game is. We're going to play the whole game. It's just whether or not we're going to beat it that day. Unless the game sucks, but it seems really good. Next Friday, Amazon suggestions that we're going to order the Amazon products for the review for a future stream and reacts. Then I'm gone for 3 days. Also, remember to get your mom a Mother's Day gift. Mother's Day is in like a week. A week and a bit. Get your mom a gift. Even if you don't have money, get her something small. Buy her flowers. Buy your mom flowers. No? Okay. She's only, you know, the reason you're alive. Wanye in Austria for the sub. Nick for the 3. Back in Joe's chat. Vibe is so tight. Twitch mob on a weekend night. He watches videos with the trademark here. Roasting each one with dramatic flair. Squad is lit. The takes are hot. But Joe, come on. Give the people what they want. You're halfway there. Don't be a jerk. Stand up. Face cam. It's time to twerk. Yo, Nick, I'm going to keep it a stack, bro. I'm not really enjoying these. Every single one you do is about twerking. And it's like every single time. Yeah, it's like everyone's about twerking. 312 for the 3. Are you creating them or asking ChatGPT? Let me switch it up. I just bought a custom Mac Miller vinyl yesterday. W-Song, Love Joe. W-Song Joe, Love from Chicago. Dub. V-Star, Brother Man, Wobbly, and K Cortez for the sub. Bread for the 3. My endoscopy and colonoscopy results came back. Found I had cancer today. An F cancer in the chat, dude. Holy shit. Your content helps. Your content has meant a lot to me. Keep it up. Well, dude, I don't know what treatment you're going to specifically be doing, but I hope that you can beat that quick, man. Brett, I'm sorry that you got diagnosed with cancer. That's terrible. Big for the 3. It's edible time, Joe. If it is edible time, Joe, if so, how much? You can't ask me if it's edible time and then basically try and, like, get... I'm not taking an edible right now. My love for you is insufferable. I'm simply yearning for you, Joe. Back up for the 3. I need advice. My cousin was making fun of my grandpa with dementia, so my grandpa called him ugly as a joke. He then was so rude and said to my auntie she's fat and a disgusting excuse of a woman. However, his father is dying and says it's an excuse when it isn't. Because I almost died 2 years ago and my family never used me as an excuse. Well, I mean, there's no excuse for making fun of your grandpa for having dementia or calling your aunt fat and a disgusting excuse of a woman. I don't want to say who gives a shit that his fucking dad's dying, right? Like, that matters, right? But, like, in this scenario, like, if I was with my cousin and they scolded my grandfather and were like, haha, you have dementia, and they were like, it's because my dad's dying, I would look them in the eyes and go, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. That's just rude, right? Like, I understand the idea of them being in a more stressed mindset, but there's no reason to be telling your making fun of your grandfather for having dementia. That is so fucked up. Landon and Glitcher for the sub. Calling the aunt a disgusting excuse of a woman is an insult. I think that's not as bad as making fun of somebody with dementia, because that's something they have literally no control over. 10 push-ups. Give me a minute. Landon and Glitcher for the sub. A Sloth for the 3. I'm sick. What's the best thing to do to get better? Want vitamin C. Make sure you get rest. Don't stay up too late. Sleep. Big thing. I used to think that working out was good while you were sick. Turns out that it's bad. If you're really sick. If you have, like, the flu, you're not supposed to, like, do heavy workouts. Yeah. Why? Because you want your body to focus on beating the... yeah, I'll do the push-ups, chat. No, it's bad for your immune system. Working out's good for your immune system, but when your immune system is trying to beat a sickness, it's the reverse because you're putting so much strain on your body that it's making it worse. We'll score Adapt, OG, and Straw for the sub. Grass, Mateos, Sir, and the Bart for the sub. Hunter for the 5. Joey, Joseph, Laura, Joe, Cletus, Visionary, New, Joe, 312, Mir, Teammate us Atlas, Trig, Lefty, Arc, Twisted, Waiting, Snuck, and Dale for the sub. Shades, Roz, Bando, Smuggy for the sub. Chunkos for the 3. What if I'm adopted, Boone, Roasted, Hit the Gritty? I mean, whoever your mother figure is. Next for the 5. I'm the superior Nick in chat. There's probably like 80 Nicks in chat right now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in chat with the name Nick. Or the username Nick. There might be more people named Nick in chat. Crispy, thank you for the 5 gifted sub. Shaggy for the sub. Gavin for the 10. Saw you on the news for the 100 men versus gorilla. Yeah, I was on the Australian news. Thoughts on 200 men versus a polar bear? Ooh. 200 men versus a polar bear. The 200 men win. I just think a polar bear... I think the thing that was blockading me for manpower was the fatigue factor. If 100 men and a gorilla had infinite stamina, I really do believe the gorilla would win. But it doesn't, and gorillas get tired quick. I don't know the stamina on a polar bear. I would assume it's also fairly, like, low in terms of killing power. I think I could... A bear? I think you could pick 10 people to try and kill a gorilla. And if you had the right picks, you could do it. In just 10 people. I don't think any 10 people could kill a polar bear. A polar bear is like 1,000 pounds. And like 9 feet tall. I don't think 10 people could kill a grizzly bear. How many... John Jones? He's doing nothing. John Jones is doing nothing. Brian Shaw, Bradley Martin, Half-Thor Julius Bjornsson, they're getting fucking curb stomped by a polar bear. Dude. A polar bear is fucking huge. Polar bear standing next to a human. Bruh. Like, I remember when I went to the San Diego Zoo, they had it might be in the vlog, they had like a statue of a polar bear. And I was like, that's fake. Like, that's surely fake. It's not. Like, they're big. Like, they're big. You're not, I mean, that's a really big one. More realistically, it's like this. This is like a better image. This is like really low quality. But like they're twice the height of you. Like they're colossal. They're massive. That's not AI. Is that AI? That looks too old to be AI. Okay, here's like a high res image. Okay, no, that looks like AI. Here's a good image. Okay, why are all of these on Reddit? Give me a fucking Google image. Why are all of these on Reddit? Here it is, the San Diego Zoo one. Oh my god. Also on Reddit. Here it is though. This is to scale. That's I mean, that woman might be like 5 feet tall, but still. That's the bear. That's at San Diego Zoo. They're fucking huge. How many people do you think would kill a polar bear? Bare hands? Dude. That's I think you could kill a gorilla with counting in fatigue. No fear. I think 50 to 60 people kill a gorilla. Maybe at lowest 40 if you got good picks. I think you would need at least 100 people to kill. I would say 80. I don't think the polar bear would be able to kill as many people as quickly because the gorilla has like opposable thumbs and striking power. I just think the polar bear's massive. What would be the hardest animal to kill with just manpower? Probably like a rhino or a hippo. A hippo would be... An elephant, yeah, just big animals. And no water creatures. I don't want to go blue whale. Like, you're not allowed to go blue whale. That's cheating. Because I don't even think there's an amount of humans that could kill a blue whale in the water. I think thousands of people would not be able to kill a whale in the water. If they're swimming, what the hell are the humans going to do? The whale will literally go whoom with its tail and kill 100 people instantly. With your bare hands, what are you going to start punching a whale underwater? There's no fighting strategy there. A giraffe? No, you could buckle the legs of a giraffe. Giraffes have to fight with their heads. They have to swing their heads. They don't really have killing power. They're just big. I think a hippo would be... I really don't think 100 people could kill a hippo. It would be... Because you got to think... Hippos are slippery motherfuckers, okay? They're not... You're not getting on a hippo's back, right? You're not... If you get 100 people versus a hippo, you're not getting some dude to grab the hippo and bear hug it. It's gonna get bucked off like it's a fucking like a bull. And the hippos just one chomp kill people or run into you. I don't know their stamina, but I don't think you're going to just punch a hippo to death. A tiger? No, tiger, you could kill a tiger with like 10 people. It would be hard, but you could do it. Like a 10v1. Oh my god. Baby hippos are so cute. Why is that not opening the image? Okay, whatever. Grab its dick and twist it. Hey, that's a strategy. I don't really know what's that. If your fighting strategy against a hippo is you're going straight for the cock, I think that you're dying fairly quickly. If your full strategy, I saw a few people having videos about that where it's like, I'm just gonna go for its genitals. You're gonna try and kick a gorilla in the nuts. Like that's your kill point. If you're actively going for like a hippo and you're just like, I'm gonna grab its penis. That's not a strategy. Gavin for the 10, Wanya for the sub, Austria for the sub, Nick for the 3. Phantom for the sub, Chunkles for the 3. What do you mean you're on Australian news? Can you show us? It was a TikTok. Amelia, Lucas, and Ethan for the sub, Gravity for the 3. They didn't interview me. They just showed a TikTok. Do you think you could 1v1 a kangaroo and win? I've already talked about this multiple times, and I'm going to stand by it that I think a mid to low size kangaroo I could murder. I'm going to look up a shoebill. Shoebills just look like Uncanny Valley, dude. They don't look real. They look like alien creatures. And they always give you this, like, creepy psychopath stare. Like, that's how they look at people. Sunny Rangu and Hive the sub-star for the 500 biddies. May is Fibromyalgia Awareness Month. Would you consider doing a charity stream for Fibromyalgia Care Society of America? I'm already doing one for F Cancer this month, and I'm doing something for Mental Health Awareness Month as well. I would be down to do something in the future for that, but if I'm being honest, I probably don't have space to do it this month. There's a Stiltify charity offers vital support education for those living with it. Yeah, no, I would be down to do one in the future, but this month I'm already doing one for Mental Health Awareness Month and something for F Cancer. Fucking slots. The things on my desk are getting loose again. Whatever. Okay. Yodi, Ailey, and Shades for the sub, Ross for the sub, Sparkle, and Z for the sub, Bella for the 3. Me and my boyfriend are in high school, have been together for over a year, decided to stop being the one to text or go up to him first to see what he would do. It's been over a week, and he hasn't spoken to me in person once, not even when he sees me in the halls. Venom for the sub. That's very weird. Maybe he thinks he's waiting for you as well. You guys haven't spoken in a week or spoken in person in a week. I don't know. That is weird. Oh, 20 push-ups. And then we got to get into reacts. What the fuck was that? Oh. Brother! Okay. Hold up. All right. He for the 3. You could take somebody's limb and use it as a weapon since broken shattered bones are pretty sharp. Sparkle and Z 2 for the sub. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really think that would work very well. Sketty said you missed their bits. Sketty for the 3. I regret my actions. Taking much to reflect on it. I may be forgiven, let out a VIP timeout. Yeah, but you gotta stop being annoying as shit. I don't know what it is, but it's like there's good chatters that I end up giving VIP, and then they immediately turn to the dark side. Like it's the fucking, it's like it's Dexter's bad part of him speaking to him. Like they immediately become so fucking annoying. Like they just spam and just try and piss me off. And it's not, no, Sketty, it's not just you. It's every VIP. Every VIP, it's like they're a great chatter, and then I VIP them, and then they immediately, it's like the dark passengers, like, start spamming, rage bait him the whole time, just fucking be annoying as shit the whole stream. just try and piss him off every day. Compassion for the 5. Yeah, like the fucking Green Goblin mask. Have you always been an Eagles fan? Who's your favorite Eagles player? Also best player drafted by the Eagles? Real for the sub. I didn't watch the draft, so I have no idea. Yeah, I really like the Eagles. I wouldn't say I was always an Eagles fan purely because I wasn't really into football until like midway through high school. And even then I didn't really give a fuck. Like I watch the Eagles, but I'm not somebody that's like attentive on like who they're drafting. I'm not like into football that much. I just like betting on football. And I'm an Eagles fan. You're an Eagles fan? Yeah, I'm New Jersey. New Jersey, you either support the Giants or the Eagles because we don't have our own team. Back for the 5. You have food in the bottom row of your teeth? I do. W chatter. It was quinoa. Crispy for the 3. I'm sick right now. My mom's in the natural herbal medicine shit and telling me to take a shot of oregano oil extract. Should I do it? I mean, it can't hurt. A real for the sub. That's 6 foot for the 3. I wouldn't be annoying to my King Joe. Yes, you would. The dark passenger would start speaking to you when you got VIP. Sketty for the 3. I'm sorry I was drunk as fuck on the bench. I was having too much fun. About to go see my brother get married. Well, that's awesome. Congrats to your brother. Have a fun time at the wedding. Rundown of the reacts. Woman demand, cops gets ticket, big mistake. The most powerful kid in history. The Art of Ragebait. Then we have the thumbnail fucking tournament thing. Hardcore Chinese street massage fixes my broken ankle by Xiao Ma. Quite possibly my favorite YouTuber. So excited for this. Also, dude, chat, these videos are old. These videos are 3 years old, and you guys are just finding them from the fucking trenches and just sending them in the video suggestion tab. I didn't know this existed. Didn't know this existed. Old video. Love these. Love these videos. Anyways, if you have any other random videos, send those there. Video suggestion tab, game suggestion tab. It's how I find most of the videos that I watch games I play. So you can send videos for me to watch or games for me to play there. Liam Sebastian for the sub. Okay for the 3. I tuned in after getting home from work. How are you doing today? Good. I don't know. You know, would you ever consider playing Rocket League Custom Tourney with chat? Maybe, but I haven't done that in forever. That takes for the 3. Right outside. Speaking of my, tell me to donate my life savings $5. Compassion for the 5. Patriots are going to make playoffs this year. No, they're not. Liam for the sub. Sketty for the 3. Oh, Slinky for the sub. And then the last video for the day, I spent 24 hours with Roblox Millionaires. Lock in. First video of the day. It is a shorter stream. That's why I'm trying to spam through the donuts so we can get to the goddamn content. Zoom for the sub. Slinky for the sub. Woman demands cop gets a ticket. Or woman demands cop get a ticket. Big mistake. This video has been sent in the suggestion tab 100 times. So it better be good. Slinky and Herd for the sub. Lock in.
Of Copcam Max, police...
Rewind.
In this episode of Copcam Max, police pursue a driver for a simple speeding violation. But the woman behind the wheel, who may have some anger management issues, insists the officer has no...
Oh my god, it looks like I have a bowl cut. Fixed it. Lock in.
anger management issues, insists the officer has no right to ticket her because she parked before he activated his lights. Then things get even stranger when she accuses the officer himself of committing a traffic violation.
I used to think that was a thing. Like, okay, not a thing, but I always thought the cop would be, like, more lenient on you. Like, say the cop turns on his lights and you actively are pulling into your driveway. Do you think he's more, less likely, or as likely to give you a ticket? I feel like he gonna let you off for that. No lie. I mean, I have no like proof of the matter. But if it's like woo woo and you're like, dude, I'm in my driveway. Maybe more likely, because then he'd be like a Scrooge and he'd be like, you know the traffic rules here. You were speeding.
Hello?
I'm on the phone with your police department right now. You can't pull me over when my car's off.
Yeah, I can, because I got you speeding before you were stopped, so.
You should have had your license.
High IQ play. Chat, you ever get pulled over for speeding? Just gun it if you're within 5 minutes of your house. You're not allowed to pull me over if my car's off. I'm parked.
Lights on. You can't have your lights on and pull me over after. You have a cop right here trying to pull me over when my car's on and I'm in parked out parking in front. That's
Did she call 911 for that?
illegal and you can't do that. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe and I want him away from my car.
99.89. Do you mind coming to my stop?
I hate that. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe. Like, I know there are cops that are terrible, but like the whole job of a cop, which is, you know, a lot of the time done wrongly, but they're like pulling you over to ensure that society follows a set of rules to where people aren't getting killed in car accidents as often. Like, yeah, cops can be fucking assholes a lot of the time, and there are a lot of horrible cops, but like, their job and why they're pulling you over is, like, you were unsafely driving, which if they let slide and everybody did, more people would die.
That's him talking. That's your little friend. Go get him. Go get his sergeant. I want his sergeant here now.
He's on his way.
I didn't know that I'm parked and I've been in a parking spot and...
I mean, how much do you think she was even speeding for this to be a big deal? I might pull one of these maneuvers if I was going, like, 35 over the speed limit. But if you were going that fast, they would immediately arrest you. For them to just casually pull you over, she was probably going like 10, 15 over. If you were going like, say, 80 and a 50, you're just getting arrested. Like, they're just arresting. Like, they're not even going license and registration. They're like, get out of the car the second they fucking get there.
I thought that you could do something here.
What is that number, by the way? Sorry I keep pausing. I'm going to do that 45 times this stream. What is the how fast do you have to be going over the speed limit for them to just instantly arrest you? I would guess like 30. How much over the speed limit gets you instantly arrested? If you're going 15 to 29 miles an hour over the speed limit, it's 4 points on your license. If you get 30 or over, it's 5. How many points on your license gets your license taken away? Is it 6? 12. 12? What the fuck? 12? What the fuck are you going to do to accrue 12 fucking driving violation points? How do that many people have their Bro, what? What gets points on your license? Outside of speeding, like reckless driving? Oh, so it'd be like a few things you could just get like racked up. If you have 24 points or more, you have a year suspension. And you have to attend driving school. Oh, here it is. Passing a school bus, 5 points. Aggressive driving, reckless driving, hit and run, property damage only. we had to loop that one in. Following too closely, illegal passing, speeding in excess of 55 miles per hour. No driver's license or license expired more than a year. Damn, dude. Passing a school bus, 5 points. I mean, that makes sense because you'd fucking run over a kid. But passing a school bus is more than a hit and run. I think it's passing a school bus. It's not passing a school bus. It's passing a school bus that's stopped. Like, you could pass a school bus if it's just, like, on a highway or something. I don't think there's, like, ruling there.
Pathetic fucking shit. When the is he gonna get here? Wow. Yeah.
No, it's a median. That's the rule. What do you mean median?
Oh, shit. When the is he getting here? Damn. What is the ETA?
Bro, he's being dispatched now. I don't know. I'll tell you what Apple Maps tells me when he puts it in. What's his ETA?
I got some white privilege signing the fucking light in my fucking window. Fucking trigger happy shit-faced friends down the street.
I mean, the argument for white privilege would make more sense if she was being racially profiled. But it's a white guy pulling over a white person.
Wow. I can't even know what I fucking want to do now, you fucking idiot!
Negative. I'm waiting for my sergeant, another unit. She's irate.
Yeah, why don't they hurry the fuck up now?
Bro, she could have gotten out of this ticket. Like, we don't even know if he was going to give her a ticket. Like, if she rolled down the window and was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I didn't see you. And was like, you got to glaze the cop. If you're a dickhead to a cop, they're just going to give you a ticket. Now you're just, like, that's the number one play. No matter if they're wrong, like, just deal with that later. You could fucking dispute that. When they pull you over, they're like, you know how fast you were going? Number one, you just go. Like it's the first time you've been on Earth. I don't know. You were going 12 over? Really? And then it'll go, all right, I'm going to write you a ticket for 5. And you're like, thank you.
I'm getting harassed by a police officer illegally and I feel unsafe.
Really? No. I mean, it depends on the cop and what you're getting in trouble for.
But I wanted to get you.
I've gotten pulled over twice. One because I rolled a stop sign and it was like, I didn't even roll the stop sign. I stopped over the line. And then the other time I was speeding. I was going 10 over. I thought it was a 50. It was a 40.
Yeah. When they get there,
Bro, going 10? 10 over? Drive on a highway and tell me what it's like. Nah, get the fuck out of here. 10 over? 10? Brother. If you're in the state of New Jersey driving on a highway with a speed limit of 65, every single person on that highway is driving 86. I could tell you that. They're going to start honking at you. You could be going 10 over in New Jersey and people will honk at you.
No, I can call 911 if it's a fucking emergency. Do you know what the fuck that means? Yeah, this is a fucking emergency.
It's not. It's not. You're in a parking lot. He's just kind of waiting outside.
You're fucking shit-faced pig! Won't leave me the fuck alone!
Throwing slurs around now. I mean, dude, she's like claiming to be like not profiled, but like a white guy using privilege. Like, regardless of whether or not she may be homosexual, like, she's just, like, screaming the F slur at a cop.
I literally
and using it in a derogatory way.
walked up to the car. She's irate. I got her 57 down Butterfield, and she pulled in here and turned the car off. And as I walked up, she's just losing her mind. So,
okay, is she by herself?
Yeah.
Yo, he wasn't even mean. Like, he didn't even say anything. Like, she just started freaking out. Oh.
Actually, have you had really no conversation with her yet?
Nope. She literally has just been yelling and calling 911, so I called you right away.
Okay. How you doing? I'm the sergeant you requested.
Yeah.
How can I help you?
What the fuck is going on?
Another white guy. another white guy. This guy, more arguably, I don't want to say more white, but like, I mean, dude, he's rocking like a Paul Blart mustache right now.
Okay. Well, from my understanding is you were traveling 57 in a 40-mile-an-hour zone, and that was...
Ooh, that's what we're going for. 57 and a 40. Would you have to appear in court for that? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know what level. I've never studied the traffic rules in that sense, but there's some where you have to appear in court. I think it's 15 over. I think if you are 15 over, you might.
What's the reason for the stop?
I'm getting a fucking parking spot.
No, that's not...
That's
You
it.
sure about that?
Yeah.
So he didn't...
I was in the parking spot before that fucking bastard turned his fucking lights on.
You might have parked, and then he conducted the traffic stop. That can't happen.
I've been parked for a good minute. Can't fucking do that.
Sure he can.
No, the fuck he can't.
Where is she getting her rules from? Like, it'd be different if she was like a lawyer and like knew what he wasn't allowed to do. Like, what did she like chat GPT this on like, oh shit, I'm getting pulled over. If I park over, is he allowed to pull me over?
Okay.
This is fucking video.
I don't need to pull his video right now.
Good video.
Ma'am, I don't need to pull his video right now.
You're gonna believe the fucking word against mine?
I am, yeah.
I don't fucking think so.
Okay, well, here's what's gonna happen then. All right? We'll write the citation, and then you can take it to court. Yep.
God damn, dude. How much is a fucking 17 over ticket? I understand that might be expensive, bro. This is like turbo crash out. Oh my God.
That's what's gonna happen. Okay? I understand that you might not feel that's right.
No, you don't. You want to fucking die? Get the
Ooh, threat to an officer. Uh-oh.
away from me. Get away from me.
I would just stand there in silence for like 5 minutes. Oh my God. I would so just stand there.
Get the fuck away from me.
You screaming at me is not gonna solve anything right now.
Oh my God, he's talking to her like she's a child.
He's down to the fucking naked. Get the fuck.
Dude, she's just getting arrested. This, like, see, this is just like, ooh, whoa. Did she have a bad day before? You get pulled over from a cop? Like, it's not like she's getting, like, a DUI. I don't want to say I understand motherfuckers crashing out to try and get out of a DUI, because in that scenario, I don't want to say I understand it, but when you're getting a DUI, that's, like, a big deal. Like, you're getting arrested for drunk driving. So them crashing out there is like, well, number one, you're drunk. I'm not saying that forgives it, but you're also trying to crash out because that's the only thing you could do to try and get out of the situation you're in. But this is like, bro, it's a speeding ticket. It's not like you fucking hit and killed someone and now you're like panicking.
Are you threatening me now?
Get away from me.
Do you want to be arrested?
Is she hitting her head on the
Are
windshield?
you okay? What's
Get away from me. Get away from my fucking car.
She's kicking her own window.
You're just breaking your own stuff.
She's just causing herself more financial burden. Just pay the ticket. just pay the ticket.
Why did you pull in here when my officer lit you up?
Just don't stand behind the car in case she decides to back out.
Oh, I don't believe that.
I in my mind, if I'm the officer, I'm just waiting for her to charge me. Like, if I'm one of them, I know one of the three is like, I hope she gets out of the car and rushes us. One of them has to be like, this is escalating. We're almost there.
Oh, you want to rescue standby?
No, fine right now.
Okay.
Average 21-year-old girl in America. No. This is, I've never seen somebody get this mad in any of the body cam videos we've ever watched. Man or woman.
Okay. There's no need to call 911 again.
Get the fuck away from my car.
Okay, as soon as I have the identification, we'll write your citation. We'll be out of here.
Why don't you go fucking fetch it, you fucking dog?
What'd they just throw?
Thank you. Do you recognize this person? Yeah, I've dealt with her before.
Oh, they threw their dealt with her before?
You can just disconnect with her. We're here. If you want to. I mean, she's just gonna keep yelling at you.
I don't know. I don't want to say, like, I wonder how they deal. I wonder what their job is when I crash out. Obviously, like yesterday I crash out. I fucking freak out all the time. But like in a public setting, I would say I could withhold that. Like I've never had a mental breakdown in public where I'm like, fuck! Like screaming, red face, angry. Like I've gotten mad before, but I've never gotten like mad like I am on stream. You could say cap, I don't care. But if she's freaking out this bad, like, do you like? There's no way she works in customer service. Like, getting pulled over for a speeding ticket is nowhere near as aggravating as like what some of you guys have to deal with on a daily basis at like a grocery store or Walmart or being a waiter or a waitress. Like, you're dealing with people that are like actually just like berating you and annoying, and they freak. Like, there's no way that's her job. Like, she has to be doing some sort of office work of sorts.
I mean, we could do disorderly conduct.
I'm getting threatened. No one threatened you once. You literally said you were going to stab the sergeant officer in this city to death in the neck. You said you were going to kill the officer.
There's your citation and your ID badge. Through the window. There's your citation for speed.
Yeah, you fucking dog, can you get the fuck out?
I'm so surprised they're trying to just leave. Because every other body cam video we've ever watched, the second the person threatens them, they just tase the shit out of them and arrest them. Like, they could charge her for like 5 other things here. I think they're just like, we don't want to deal with this. We're just going to give you the... Like, they're literally just trying to put the ticket in her window and leave. How is this another 12 minutes?
After slipping the speeding ticket through her cracked window, the officers figured they were done with her for the night. But as they pulled away, the woman took issue with the sergeant's driving and decided to follow him all the way to...
What? Oh my God! No! Bro, it was over! It was over! You fucking dodged the bullet. They fucking let you off with the ticket. Now you're gonna tail the cop? You're gonna fucking follow him?
To the police station. During the 5-minute drive, she's had an opportunity to calm herself down.
So I have to follow every fucking law, but that fucking faggot can leave the fucking scene without a turn signal? Give him a ticket!
Do you need an ambulance?
He doesn't have a turn signal! Give him a ticket!
Do you need to go to the...
Do you need to go to the hospital? Like the only valid response in this situation. Are you okay? Like, what's happening right now? Bro, dude, have I gotten this mad on stream? Like, I mean, yesterday I got so mad my nose bled. I don't think I was even crashing out this bad. Bro, okay, maybe this bad for like a short stint. Bro, not for this long. Oh my God.
Okay.
Like, her heart rate, like dude, just a little insight. A lot of the time when I crash out, I'm mad. I would say 90% of the time I am mad. But like you know, it's upscaled a little bit. Yesterday, I actually was getting mad. People were rage baiting me the whole stream. My fucking camera was glitching. Like, I was just getting pissed, and I started crashing out. My nose started bleeding. My heart was like boom, 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 like pounding. Dude, she has to like borderline be on the edge of a heart attack right now.
Give him a ticket!
Okay. Can I help you with anything else?
Give him a ticket! Fucking come on!
It's not gonna happen. Anything else we can help you with tonight?
Yeah, give me
like he's a customer service representative. I feel his responses are like he's on the phone like with like AT&T support, and your Wi-Fi's not working. Is there anything I can help you with, ma'am?
a ticket!
Anything else?
All right, it's not
Have I solved your problems? Remember to give us a review at the end of this call.
gonna happen.
What the f does he get to do whatever the fuck he wants for?
I just want to know, are you okay?
Give him a ticket!
I also would argue that going 17 over, going 57 into 40 is nowhere near as dangerous as not using a turn signal when you're pulling out of a parking lot in the middle of the night. I don't even think that's like a cop-to-cop thing. I really don't think most cops would give you a ticket in that situation. It's like 11 p.m., no one's on the road, and you pull out of a parking lot and you don't put on a right turn signal. Why does she look like stun-locked? Like I just like hit her with like a fucking exiled ability in Marvel Rivals. like just like fucking...
Fucking dumbass!
Dude, she's sweating.
Why the fuck doesn't he get a ticket?
Ma'am, I can help you talk to somebody.
He didn't!
No, she needs like help. Like this is not a sane reaction. There's people that could crash out when they get a ticket. Like if they don't have the money or they had a bad day and the cop pissed them off. Like there's people that crash out like that and they're like, fuck you, you're a stupid cop. And then that interaction ends and they go on with their day and deal with the ticket. Like she followed them and is like actively berating them.
Use his turn signal!
Ma'am, can I please talk
She's like sporadically breathing.
an ambulance?
Give him a ticket!
She's going to give herself a heart attack.
Do you have any thoughts harming yourself?
Give him a ticket!
I feel so bad for the cop right now. Like, what do you say?
Where the fuck is he?
I don't know. I understand she's mad, but like, does she think that if she just repeatedly screams, give him a ticket, they're going to eventually like cave into what she wants? Somebody redeemed flags. One up Asia and L for the sub. Brady for the 1,000 buddies. I asked this question yesterday. My power went out. Do you believe in free will? Physics seems to suggest the universe either deterministic or indeterministic. If things are determined, I said I think you did ask this yesterday. I said I think you have the freedom of choice. I don't think you have the freedom. I think you have the freedom of contemplation, not the freedom of choice. In a given moment, what you're going to choose has already been predetermined based on the other experiences and choices that you've made in your life and the impacts that other people have had on you. But after that, you have the freedom of contemplation, which can impact the choices that the future self makes. Ozzy for the sub, mindless for the 3. Thank you for the stream. Just beat cancer. Dub. You got me through. Thank you so much. Jade for the 3. Freaking out over her being a bit before pulling over got lit, and I sat somewhere for like 30 minutes. He just wanted to check my play. Arc for the 3. Check me. Stop asking if I'm real. I promise I am. Mindless unknown. Rusty. Cheese for the sub. That's 6 for the 3. Remember the Slap Mountain videos like 3 or 4 years ago? I would watch you play Rocket League like 2021 all the time on my old account. Yeah, Bronze for the sub, Pico for the 3. I had to put my Rottweiler down today. Rip the chat. Couldn't stop thinking about her, but watch your videos, so it helps a lot. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, and thank you for the 3. Crispy for the 3. I did it. I think all the scientists in the chat were saying it's good for you. You should do it themselves and see how the shit tastes. What, the oil thing for you being sick? Canelo for the sub, Ragu for the 3. If you like Gorbo Swimhole, you should check out Neural Viz Video Session Tab. If you have any videos you want to watch games you had to play, Video Session Tab, Game Session Tab. It's time most of the videos that I watch the games that I play. H-Red Zeus Slinky for the sub, okay for the 3. How are you doing today? I know you don't get it much, but I already read that. 1 up for the sub. For the tier 3. Thank you for the tier 3 sub, boss. Lock in.
Who are you calling?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Who is... She's calling Lester. She's calling in a favor real quick. Who the fuck? Saul Goodman's on the other line? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? What's the play with the phone call?
If you keep
If she's do you think she's calling the police station that she's at right now?
calling 911, you could. It's not.
Yeah, no, you could get thrown in jail for that for a long time. False police calls.
I am getting harassed. People are breaking the law.
874 on the line again.
Affirmative. Ignore her. Stop listening to what she's saying. I'm right next to her. What are they going to do? Dispatch more people from inside the building behind you?
You can hang out.
So what the fuck are they being retarded for? No, they need to do what the fuck I say now.
Jayla, you are in.
Oh my God, that was like the Rizzler turn. That was like when Big Justice said the Rizzler's name and he went fucking full pivot, just like what?
Jayla, you are in an emotional state. I can't talk with you.
An emotional
You-
state.
All of you stupid, fat, fucking white privileged mother.
You're white. You're white.
Fuckers
What?
keep costing me money, and you do whatever the fuck you want. I wish I was a cop so I could shoot all of you the fuck up and get a pat on the back for it.
Wow, dude. This is like one of those like old 2012 Vine crash outs. Like not the I don't care you broke your elbow, but just like somebody being like, if I had the power to bend time, I would make sure you were never born. I swear to God, your family lineage would be wiped off the face of the earth.
Stupid!
Okay. They're not. You're going to. You
Is
could,
she calling them for the third time? There's no way. There's no way.
get charged. Okay.
Just rolling up the window. Nah, that's Aura. Nah, that's Aura. Yeah, there was a little bird poop on the windshield there. It's a little rainy outside. Better turn on the fucking windshield wiper. Shit's about to get wet in here. Things are about to get fucking real dirty. What? Like shit's about to hit the fan. Why is that an AO? That's not AO.
She rode me the entire way
There's like 6 cops just watching.
from that stop
Okay.
back.
If she keeps calling 911, we'll use that as an avenue, just like
What?
the
An
other
avenue, bro. She threatened to kill you guys like 4 times.
night.
I'm
Just
taking
to get her out of the
bitch.
car. She'll go to the hospital.
She threatened to run us over. She threatened to shoot us.
I just don't want to fight with her in the car with her running. So if we can get her out, if we
Running, bro. She ain't making a break for it.
can get her out, if she can get out on her own, if we can get her out somehow.
Okay, let's say we do. I would just write up a fake ticket. All right, we're going to give him a ticket on like a fucking sticky note. Look, he has a ticket. He just got charged. Is she going to go, thank you, and then pull out? Like, there's no way she just calms down even if they gave her a ticket or him a ticket.
Thanks.
That's a real solution? I don't think it is. That's what I'm saying. Give the cop a fake ticket or a real one. I don't think she calms down.
Would you like to talk to him?
Bro, she's sopping wet. She's like actually, bro, she's sweating profusely.
Hey, what? Get the fuck over here now!
Well, he's not going to come over there. Would you like to talk to him?
Did I not just fucking say yeah? Am I retarded? Am I fucking stuttering?
He'll talk with you on the sidewalk.
Why the fuck do
Yo, editor, we're gonna need to bleep those if this becomes a YouTube video.
I need to get on a sidewalk? I will call the fuck over there then!
You would like
Yo, also, Brady, sorry, brother.
whichever officer pulled away without their.
He'll talk to you on the sidewalk. He's not going to talk to you.
So I need to pull the fuck over there because he's that fucking fat and lazy.
Okay, definitely.
Well, if you would like to have a conversation, you can attempt it.
You don't know how to use your fucking turn signal when you're fucking leaving, huh?
When did I use my signal?
When you were leaving, you didn't use it, and then you saw me following you, and then you thought to start fucking using it. You know you.
If I was the cop, I would have brake checked the fuck out of her. I would have went, boop, and she would have fucking rear-ended the shit out of me, and I would have been like, yeah. Yeah.
Didn't use it.
When I actually expressed.
Yeah.
Can you let me finish so I can answer your question or no?
Go ahead.
Wait, I used my signal then.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I'm sorry you think that way, but I did.
Literally, you and your fucking butt buddy did it. Both of you fucking did it.
You can believe that, but I know I did. I used to make my right hand turn, and then my left hand turn, and then my right hand turn, and then my left hand turn.
Oh my fucking god!
I did it.
No, you didn't.
Jayla, would you like to file a complaint?
Yeah.
Then you can head to the lobby and we have the paperwork for you.
Ooh, smart. Yeah. Get her in the building. Dude, that'd be so funny if they just give her a clipboard. They have like hotel lobby music playing. Do 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 do, and she's just like checking off boxes. Like you're at like the doctor's office. They're playing Bruno Mars. Uptown, funk you up.
Yeah. Okay, hands behind you.
You have a broken hand. Why don't you have a cat?
Hands behind your back. All right, just.
You're touching my broken hand. You're touching my broken hand.
Why are you driving if your hand's shattered to pieces?
I will fucking kill you.
Watch him
Oh,
out.
another one.
She's sweaty.
You're touching my
She's sweaty.
Get it in.
Get off of me! No! This is so
Stay on your side. Just stay on your side.
I can really see why you're all fucking white.
Would you like to sit up? Would you like to sit up?
I want to sit up.
Okay, this is what you're gonna do. Bring your knees up.
I cannot breathe.
Bring your knees up. And you can sit up. But if you fight or resist here, you're gonna have
Bro,
to.
you can't breathe because you've been crashing out for the last 20 minutes.
You're back right there. Just sit.
You just stand like that.
She's having a fucking panic attack.
Off is broken. I'm not doing shit with that hand. Who the fuck touched my car?
Yeah, the movie's for angels to get through.
What fucking ambulance? I'm not getting in a fucking ambulance.
For other people! In case somebody else in the world's dying and they need help because you're not the only human that exists on this fucking planet? Oh my god!
No, you're gonna repo my fucking car!
No.
I want my car! You fucking stop! Give me my car! Give me my car!
Art.
You're gonna fucking repo it!
No, I'm not.
Just to the curb spine. We'll carry her.
No, give me my car!
Get in here. Each grab a leg. All right. One. Get on. Grab a leg. No. What? No.
I'm just tasing the shit out of her. I'm just...
Car!
At this point, bro, she starts kicking and shit.
Go. Damn.
Yeah, you
Like, there's 4 of them carrying her.
stupid. That's what the fuck happens when you touch my shit.
Yeah, you really showed them.
Hold it down. What's that for?
Phone. Give me my phone. Give me my phone.
Nomophobia, fear from being away from a mobile phone. I don't know if that's what's happening right now. I think she just wants her phone so she could call someone.
Give me my phone.
Am I gonna let go? You okay?
Hey, you stupid shit. You retarded. What the fuck am I gonna move? Give me my phone.
Are you gonna peck it with your nose? Are you gonna fucking use your feet to fucking dial someone? What are you gonna do? You gonna use Siri? Oh my God. What the hell is happening? We're just screaming slurs left and right. And then on top of that, your hands are handcuffed behind you.
Bro, what the fuck? Give me my phone, bro.
All right. We have individual. Don't do it. Let's start with the mic. There we go.
What the fuck, bro? Give me my phone.
Bro, even in the beginning of the crash out, they could have given her a ticket and then just left. Like, she followed them to the police station.
Give me my fucking phone. Give me
Oh, did she spit?
my phone.
Uh-oh, now they're gonna put a trash bag over her head.
Give me my fucking phone.
Yeah, where's the spit hood? Nope. You don't carry a spit hood? Anybody got a spit hood? Yep, check it on Adam's face.
Don't touch my face. Don't touch my face. Don't touch.
You spit on a cop.
All right, lean forward.
I want my phone. Give me my phone. I want my phone. Oh. No, don't touch my face. Don't touch my face, please. Please don't touch my face.
Bro, this is like becoming unenjoyable to watch. Like, I thought there would be a moment of calm. She's never been like one sentence of like, okay, yeah. There's no clarity.
You want to sit up? I can't stop it. I want to sit up. Please sit up. Secure. Sit up. Until I can run it.
If her hand's broken, it's when she was punching her own windshield.
Just attach it to the. Jesus. I need a lockdown.
They need to just walk away for like 20 minutes. Like, genuinely. They need to just leave her in the parking lot and just like observe from a distance so she can calm down. Because she's just constantly freaking out. Give her time to reflect. I don't even think it's reflection time. Dude, she needs to like breathe, bro.
Where the fuck is my phone? You don't get to just hold my phone.
She bit him? No.
That's what the fuck happens when you touch my ass, you dirty hoe. Wait till I get my phone back.
What are you gonna do? You gonna call him for the 5th time?
Oh, what fucking time is it? My animal king medicine! I want my fucking phone!
Who got spit on? You got spit on?
Yeah.
The face?
In his ear. Oh.
No, don't fucking lie.
She says you want to stab somebody, shoot somebody.
Max hopes the woman gets the help she needs and is able to move towards a stable, crime-free future.
Run me over.
Run him over. Okay.
Follow them.
When the f do I get my phone?
Her phone's on the red thing.
Your personal possessions will be given to you at the hospital, okay?
No, I want my phone now!
At the hospital.
Someone take my car to the hospital.
You go in with me.
You're not driving home tonight. Like, that's out of the fucking books.
A few months after this incident, the woman was arrested again. caught in
Bro.
another wild confrontation you'll want to see. As for this case, she was charged with 3 counts of aggravated battery on a peace officer, disorderly conduct, and filing a false 911 report.
There's no way this happened again. Bro.
She was adjudicated.
Bro. Is this her?
Spitting on me. Back up to your car.
Oh, no, this is a different person. We need to see it. I think it's a different person.
In this episode of
That's wild, though, that this happened twice. She's too dangerous to be on the road. Her license should be revoked. She's a danger to the people. I don't even necessarily say it's like a danger driving. It's just like that level of road rage. If that's on a person, bro, like, I'm not even necessarily like saying she would get somebody else killed. Like, someone would kill her in fear. Like, imagine you get in a car crash with this lady and she starts screaming at you saying she's going to stab you. Like, they might kill her in response. And then now, like, she's a danger to herself more than other people. Like, I don't think she would actually try and kill someone. But I think it's like, dude, she's going to, like, get, like, you can't go around, like, screaming. I mean, cops in general, but also just people. You can't be screaming around calling people slurs and saying you're going to stab them. Like, you're going to end up getting killed. I don't know. I hope she gets help, bro. Imagine being this angry and miserable every day. Good Lord. I don't know if that's like an everyday thing. By far the most awful person I've seen in these traffic videos. I think we've seen worse body cam videos, but that's definitely the most angry I've ever seen someone. I think the one that tops that, not by anger, but like by how they act, was the old woman that faked having a seizure in like a Florida parking lot. And she would go, and for like 30 minutes. And the cops were just sitting there like, dude, we know you're not seizing. Like, you're actually just like purposefully twitching to like get an EMS. No, literally, that's what she would do. We watched one of those videos. Anyways, that was crazy. That was an interesting watch. Crispy for the 3. Heard you played Outlast. Is that posted anywhere so I can watch you piss yourself? Stay gangster, Joey B. It's on the VOD channel. There's going to be a gaming video that's really long of Last of Us 2. Last of Us 1 is on the gaming channel, though. Black Lemon, no one, she, Kaz, Poopy, Joe for the sub, Ryan for the 3. Or for the 5. I was playing guitar for 3 hours. Mainly Metallica, and then I look at my phone to see my favorite streamers live. Dub. Midge for the sub, and Vincent, 1X for the sub, Zach for the 3. I can only dream of rage baiting her. Smutty BSC for the sub, Text for the 3. She would be a great Twitch streamer. She would be a great Twitch streamer. Grayson, 1 up for the tier 3. Black for the sub. She should start getting into streaming. Yeah, that would be very clippable. There was some other video that you guys sent me. We're not going to watch it today, but it's some body cam video, and it's like this guy that like pantses himself. I don't know what one it is, though. I didn't add it because I didn't know if it was TOS. He moons the officer. It's like another... Where is it? I feel like Moist Critical did a video.
What's going on?
It. Yeah, Drunk Man does the unthinkable in front of cops. I'll add that to the watch later, but we're going to have to scan that video before you decide to watch it. Black for the sub. All right, I got to pee real quick, then we're hopping into the next video. Count me down 30 seconds. Oh. Next video. The most powerful kid in history. A Fern video. Lock the fuck in.
Beijing, China. It's just after nightfall in the year 1908. A mysterious group leaves the Forbidden City. Servants, mounted imperial guards, the palace chamberlain. It's an official escort plus security detail. But they're not taking someone out of the city. They're on a mission to bring someone back. They travel north until they arrive at a red-gated mansion, the home of Prince Chun. He is not expecting visitors, but the imperial procession is not here for him. They're looking for his 2-year-old son. The little boy is afraid of the strangers and hides in a cupboard. The servants try to pull him out and carry him away, but the boy resists. He screams, he sobs, he scratches and wails. When they finally manage to calm him down, they take him back to the Forbidden City. This little 2-year-old boy was just chosen to rule China. His name is Puyi.
Rule China at 2? I've heard of, like, powerful kids of kings. I've even heard of, like, teenagers running empires. Not a 2-year-old being chosen. I mean, I presume they wouldn't actually take charge of anything until much later, but why were they chosen at 2? Because it's not like the new Dalai Lama being chosen or something, like the ruler of China. You know the weird... Okay, I'm going to start out with a weird fact here. Kings' kids in, like, the Roman Empire, or just basically any empire in that fact, were so powerful, not by the decisions they were able to make, but almost how untouchable they were, to where they were usually the most annoying people ever. So far so that they had to basically employ other children to befriend the king's kids. And when the king's kid would act up, they would whip the king's kid's friend. Because you weren't allowed to... The only person that was allowed to punish the king's kids were the king himself and maybe the mom or, you know, the parents. But you weren't allowed to hurt the king's son. So the only way they were able to basically instill morality into this kid to where he wasn't able to do whatever he wanted was they would get... It was called the whipping boy. And it was an actual... not career, but it was a thing that, like, lower income families' kids would kind of enroll in, to where the king and that kid would become... The king's son and that kid would become friends. And so if that guy, the son, had any morality... he would notice that every time he did something wrong, his friend would get hurt, and in turn make the connection that I shouldn't do this, otherwise there are bad consequences. Even if it's not to him, you just try to you're not manipulating the prince, but you're basically instilling, like, hey, if you care about this kid, you won't do fucked up stuff.
Puyi is going to be the next emperor of the Qing dynasty.
That's messed up. It's messed up, but it makes sense for how else are you going to instill morality in a kid that has unlimited riches and basically unlimited power and can do anything he wants without being touched. You have to fuck up his friends. You have to take out the people that he cares about that don't have any, you know, restrictions on hurting them effectively.
And the Chinese people will regard him as a living god. This video
is
is
fucked up for his friends. Well, they're not. I mean, they're his friends, but they're also getting paid. How much did the whipping boy get paid? It doesn't say the amount of money. It just says a whipping boy was educated alongside a prince or a boy monarch in early Europe and received corporal punishment for the prince's transgressions in his presence. The prince was not punished himself because his royal status exceeded that of a tutor. Seeing a friend punished would provide an equivalent motivation to not repeat the offense.
is largely based on the excellent book, The Last Emperor by Edward Beer. Find the link in the description.
You get paid for getting your ass beat? Well, I mean, there's some sort of compensation in the sense of, like, they have to assign someone to be the one that's going to get beaten when the king gets fucked up. Like, they're not just going to randomly hit another kid in class. You study with the king. Or with the king's kid.
It's Puyi's coronation ceremony, and the boy can't take it anymore. For what seems like an eternity, they paraded before him. Strange men speaking strange words, ministers, palace guard officers, other officials. They approach and perform a ritual bow, kneeling 3 times and touching their heads against the ground 9 times. A kowtow. Each man pledges his allegiance, words that mean nothing to the young boy. To the 2-year-old, it's incomprehensible and frightening. The one person who could soothe him, who would calm him down and make him feel safe, isn't there. His wet nurse. Puyi is not allowed to see his mother, and Nurse Wang is her replacement. She plays with him, breastfeeds him, sleeps next to him. She's his main comfort and favorite companion. But she has been excluded from the ceremony. Puyi begins to fidget. Also, he's cold. The hall is freezing. He tells his father, Prince Chun, that he wants to go home. Then he starts crying. Prince Chun is desperate. No occasion could be more important than this.
Yeah, bro, but I mean, like, you're expecting a fucking 2-year-old to not freak out at any minor thing that upsets them? Yeah, he's like 2 years old.
Must go well. He tries to soothe his son, saying that it'll be over soon. Those words may have comforted Puyi. To the palace staff who
That sucks. Being chosen to rule China at 2. I don't want to say that's like... I mean, being king in a lot of senses is great because you're like, you know, set. But that, like, I think being in the royal family now is fire as relation. Being born into the British royal family, yeah, you have jobs, but you're not actually running the country. Like, you know, what is it? The prime minister of the United Kingdom would. Like, you have much less on you and what you have to do. Being a king in, like, the 1500s, yeah, like, you have the power and that's nice, but you're also, like, responsible for maintaining, like, peace and integrity of the people, which is terrible and an annoying task to have.
overhear them, though, they sound like a grim prophecy, not only about the emperor's reign, but about the fate of the Qing dynasty itself.
How they can't do shit without a camera looking at them? Yeah, but they're basically financially set since birth and also praised as celebrities. And in that mindset as well, I understand why people wouldn't like it, but they're allowed to do whatever they want if they want to leave that family. Like the British royal family, yeah, they have cameras on them and they're supposed to uphold some standard of values, but they're basically born into... not even like Nepo baby wealth. They're born into royalty. They're just famous rich people from the day they're born. And yeah, they have to have like specific things. I'm pretty sure all the men have to go into the military and all this other stuff. But like, I mean, they're just given wealth, like different than like somebody that's just like a CEO of a business. I could see how it would also suck though. I would never want to be king, though. Reading Marcus Aurelius's, not even just the 2-year-old, but reading Marcus Aurelius's meditations shows you the level of stress you would have. Why? Because there's so much going through your head. You're not allowed to be a regular person, and the power goes to your head. Marcus Aurelius in Meditations talks about, I'll make a whole philosophy video about this one day, but he talks about like basically constantly having to ground himself and remind himself of who he is, because many people that inherit that level of royalty, fame, and power go power crazy and want everything because their starting point is so high that they have to go higher. Like if you're broke and then you gain wealth, you're going to be a lot happier than somebody that's born rich and I don't know how to describe this accurately, but if you're born with little to no power and no money, and then you get like medium high wealth, you're going to be happier than somebody that's born with medium wealth and stays at medium wealth. or somebody that's born with high wealth and then either decreases or just stays the same, because they don't understand the appreciation for it. I don't want to say that being born rich is bad, because it's not, right? But when you can tell with influencers and famous people and just rich people in general who actually appreciates that money. Because you can see rich people in public that wear and fucking buy Gucci, Chanel, rich cars, fancy jewelry, and they treat it like they're buying a fucking protein bar at a goddamn gas station. They don't give a fuck. But then there's people that still buy that and understand. I don't want to use him as a specific example, but the person that like instantly comes to my mind is Leo Skeppy on TikTok. The 6'5" bald gay guy. Very nice, right? At least in what I've seen, right? I don't know everything about the dude, but he makes rants and he'll just buy very expensive shit. But he's not like, yeah, I just got a Gucci bag. He's like, I just got a Gucci bag, and he'll giggle because he like you could tell he fucks with the stuff that he's getting. He's rich now, but like he appreciates it.
The Qing dynasty began in 1644 after a minority ethnic group, the Manchu people, overthrew the majority ethnic group, the Han people.
Edible. Nobody redeemed edible. I see a headset that. Bubble and Maury for the sub. Egg Camp, BSY Black for the sub. Crispy for the 3. Heard you played Outlast. Did not play Outlast. Chicho and Lemon for the sub. I played the Outlast multiplayer. That game sucked, though. No one in Cheech for the sub. It's for the sub.
At its peak in 1790, the Qings were the 4th largest dynasty.
Now they did. Can I, after this video, Slicky for the sub, bro? I don't want to this early into stream. It is Friday though. You know, it's Friday.
Dynasty of all time.
I'm not doing. Hey, you can't force me to do it. This ain't no peer pressure shit. I ain't no pledge for a fucking fraternity. I am allowed to say no. Yet, Gavin redeemed it. Bro, did he just redeem it twice? Gavin, under the stipulation that after this video, I'll eat it.
At the time
I'm not eating two. I'm not eating two. If he just redeemed it twice, refund one.
Puyi's coronation, China had more citizens than any other country. When the boy took the throne, he became the ruler of nearly a third of the world's population. China has been ruled by dynasties for more than 2,000 years, and the power of the emperor has remained unchanged since then. On paper, it was virtually limitless. The Qing emperor was arguably the most powerful human being on Earth. But actually, China and its dynasty have been in decline for a long time. A series of internal power struggles have weakened the position of the emperor, leading to this one seemingly bizarre moment. But in fact, Puyi was not selected as emperor in spite of his age, but because of it.
They chose to make a 2-year-old emperor. Put it in sub only.
Is Tsuchi, also known as the Dragon Lady.
Pay attention to the video.
As a teenager, she was chosen to be a concubine of the emperor. After his death, she seized control of the empire and effectively ruled China for nearly 50 years as Empress Dowager. To maintain her power, she installed underage boys as puppet emperors. But as the last of them grew older, tensions arose.
Oh, so she was ruling behind the scenes, but having somebody that was forefront as emperor? Isn't that kind of what, okay, not proven, but isn't that what is speculatively happening with Kim Jong-un? Where a lot of people try to say that Kim Jong-un's sister is actually the one that rules and runs North Korea, and he is effectively a figurehead. Like, he doesn't really, he calls shots, but like she's the fucking front man in that game.
Now he's very
not
ill.
in that game, in that country, similar to Squid Game.
Tsuchi knows he'll soon be dead. She's willing to do anything to hold on to power. After losing a war against Japan, China was in heavy debt. As a partial payment, Tsuchi allows foreign forces to claim territory and valuable resources. China is weakened, the population oppressed. And the Forbidden City, a place of intrigue and conspiracy. Tsuchi is...
Okay, I'm going to say something, and I have no idea if it's relatable, but out of world map, out of all of the countries, I feel like I know... Hold up. I feel like when I look at the world, and this is like specifically in GeoGuessr too, I have no idea what's going on here. No idea what's going on here. Just from the United States perspective, yeah, I don't know what's happening in a lot of countries. I have genuinely no clue what life is like in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Mongolia. Like, I don't know this area. Or even, like, China beyond, north of, like, here. There's wars. I mean, yeah, I bet there's, like, things and disputes going on, but I'm just like, I want to go there one day. To one of those countries and be like, literally the only thing I know about Kazakhstan is Borat. And that's not an accurate representation of Kazakhstan. No, you don't? I would love to go to Mongolia and see what it's like. Like, I know there's horses there. But outside of that, I don't really know. Snipe for the 5 gifteds. Anbor for the 5 gifted. Steven for the sub. Big for the 385 bits. Anbor and Snipe, thank you for the 5 gifteds, though. Thank them for the sub. Thank you for the 5 gifteds. Big Max for the 385. Pissed out. My head's is 1040 and I'm 15 and I cooked. I don't know what that means. Snipe for the 3. You think you could survive in the wild for 10 years with nothing? No. Jillian and Jaden for the sub. Mr. Crispy for the sub.
Is under massive pressure. Her health has been deteriorating. She urgently needs a new puppet. Technically, as long as Puyi is still underage, his father, Prince Chun, will be regent. He himself is loyal to Tsuchi. He's also incompetent, unlikely to outshine her. Exactly what she needs. After little Puyi has been seized from his home, everything seemed to be working out for her. The day after, as expected, her previous puppet emperor died. He was poisoned. But before Tsuchi can make her next moves, she too dies, and a 2-year-old sits on the throne.
Oh my god! No! So they were gonna put him as emperor so she could basically puppet master, pull the strings with him just as like a figurehead, and then she dies. So now there's like a literal 2-year-old running China.
Of course, all of this is lost on Puyi. All he knows is that some important-looking people
Well, no, he has his dad.
took him away from his mom, put him in a fancy robe, and are doing all sorts of strange things in front of him now. The reason is that he's no longer considered an ordinary toddler. From now on, to everyone he encounters, he's a living god. Three years later, Puyi is 5 years old now, and this is what a typical day of his might have looked like. He opens his eyes. He's on a massive kang, the platform bed where he sleeps every night, snuggled against Nurse Wang. Puyi must get dressed. Custom dictates that the clothes he wears must never have been worn before. Yesterday,
He has to wear new clothes every day. So where does his old, do they give away?
his outfit, his silk tunic, padded waistcoat, sable jacket, and fur-lined coat has already been disposed of.
Oh, don't tell me they throw it out. They should just give it to somebody.
Of course, he's not going to dress himself. As with everything, the eunuchs will take care of it. They are his servants.
I don't see how a life like this wouldn't cause just absurd narcissism. It's one way or the other. Living and growing up in this environment, you're either going to despise it and loathe yourself, or you're going to love it. And it's going to be like, you're the fucking top of the world. You think you're better than everybody.
If you want to serve in the imperial court of the Qing dynasty, you have to become a eunuch. That means you have to cut off your penis, scrotum, and testicles.
What? What? Hold up. What the fuck?
If you want to serve in the imperial court of the Qing dynasty, you have to become a eunuch. That means you have to cut off your penis, scrotum, and testicles. It would guarantee that the emperor...
What's scrotum? How do you cut off your scrotum? Oh, that's your nutsack. Just say nutsack. How do they pee? Oh my god, they have to chop it off themselves? Stop. I know that in medieval times, they used to chop guys' nuts off so their voice wouldn't go high enough or wouldn't get deep enough so they could sing in, like, opera and for, like, musical purposes. That doesn't seem as bad as chopping the whole thing off, though.
Emperor is the only fertile man in the palace. Therefore, every child that was born here had to be his. Like
Wait, what?
penis, scrotum, and testicles. It would guarantee that the emperor is the only fertile man in the palace. Therefore, every child that was born here had to be his. Like all male Qing subjects, eunuchs wear a queue.
Wow, so it would make sure that it was never like a who's the father?
Only a particular kind of eunuch, eunuchs of the imperial presence, were allowed to look at Puyi. All others had to
Bro, nah, man. I'm not going to get over that. That's all I'm going to be thinking about the rest of the fucking video.
look at the ground or turn away. They had no beards, their heads were bowed, their voices were high, since most had been castrated before puberty. Since tradition dictated a person couldn't reach heaven if they weren't buried whole, the eunuchs
But were they chosen for this, or they decided to do this?
carried their removed genitals at all times, in little jars.
What? What? They carry it around? What, for proof? What the fuck? No. Why don't they just chop his... No. Why do they gotta cut the dick off, though? Genuine question. Because if you chop your nuts off, you're not having kids. Why do they gotta chop the... Now you're just making life harder. I'm not getting that. Why are we chopping... Just chop the nuts off, and then I'm getting it. Right? Okay, I'm not getting it. But I'm... It's not as appalling to me. If it's like chop the nuts off, now it's, he's the only one that has kids. Okay. Why do you gotta chop the fucking pee tube?
Reach heaven if they weren't buried whole. The eunuchs carried their removed genitals at all times, in little jars filled with salt water.
That's disgusting.
The emperor is hungry.
I'm not trying to judge right now. I'm really not trying to judge right now. But the idea of having to carry around your severed penis and balls in a fucking jar with salt water for your whole life sounds horrible.
Signal, the eunuchs will immediately prepare a huge
When did they stop doing this?
buffet for him. Now, like every other day, he must pay a visit to the eastern palaces. Here, his other mothers live. 5 women who were either married to or concubines of the 2 previous emperors. To get to the eastern palaces, Puyi must take a walk.
I need to ask my friend if he knows about... I have a friend that was born in China and lived there for like a period in time. Obviously, this was a long time ago, but I wonder if he knows anything about this.
Through the city, again accompanied by the eunuchs. Wherever Puyi goes, dozens of eunuchs accompany him. One walks 30 yards in front, warning people to make way. Then come 2 chief eunuchs, walking on either side of the path. Then, about 2 feet behind, the center of the procession, Puyi himself.
That's racist? Bro, what do you mean? It's like learning about history class. The fuck? What do you mean that's racist? My friend that was born in China went to Chinese school and learned Chinese history. I wonder if they taught that. That'd be like somebody from China going, hey, I have an American friend. Let me ask him about the Civil War. That's not fucked up.
Himself. He is walking, and 2 junior eunuchs attend him on either side. Then come eunuchs of the imperial presence, carrying clothing, parasols, a canopy. Then more eunuchs still, carrying boxes of cakes and delicacies. Then eunuchs of the imperial dispensary, and finally, at the rear, eunuchs carrying chamber pots and commodes.
I mean, this just seems like a waste of resources.
If along the way, Puyi realizes he needs to use the toilet, the eunuchs will be there, rushing forward with a chamber pot, and then rushing away with it to inspect the outcome. Puyi
I know. Inspect the outcome? What do you mean? What do you mean inspect the outcome? Like they have to look at the poop? Why?
Puyi arrives. According to ritual, each mother asks after Puyi's health.
I'm being mean. I know. I feel like I'm being rude. I feel like I need to stop. I need to stop. Am I being rude? I'm really not trying to, because I understand this is like a cultural thing, But it's just like, this is so far off what I assumed this video was going to be about. Like, they're making him... I understand, like, the whole changing clothes every day as a part of, like, custom, but, like, or culture. But, like, why do they have to look at his poop?
Though whether they care is less clear. Long Yu, for her part, believes little boys should be kept in good health by half-starving them. She holds considerable power over Puyi. She is the widow of Guangshu, Puyi's poisoned predecessor. She is Prince Chun's co-regent. In a few years, she will banish Puyi's beloved nurse Wang, not even allowing her to say goodbye. Though Puyi hates all of his mothers, he has a special hatred for Long Yu. On the way back, Puyi is in a bad mood. Suddenly, he makes a decision. 2 of the eunuchs offended him. It's not clear how, but either way, he wants them to be flogged. The 2 offending eunuchs
The fuck does that mean?
are made to expose their bottoms. 2 other eunuchs come forward.
This shit ain't real, bro. He's allowed... They're letting a 5-year-old fucking decide who gets beaten.
Holding sticks. The eunuchs are beaten on the spot.
I need to read the comments. It's hard to grasp that Puyi's younger brother died in 2015. Age of younger brother seems so ancient, distant, yet so close. Puyi's younger brother. When was this kid alive? When the Japanese approached Puyi to rule over Manchukuo, his father, Prince Chun, warned him that it was politically a bad idea, that it would make him a Japanese puppet and not to do it. Puyi ignored his advice, and Prince Chun remained in Beijing, where Mao and PRC would treat him with high respect, forbidding anybody from harming him or his estate. Gotta feel bad for the kid. Oh, yeah. He has to do it. Like, he was born into this. But at the same time, I feel like it's... Like, this is what I mean. Like, now the kid's just gonna abuse the power.
Puyi watches, and there's delight in his eyes. Back at the Hall of Super...
See, that's bad. Like, that's not good. That the kid is enjoying... He's showing schadenfreude at 5.
Supreme Harmony, he listens as court officials drone on and on. They speak of matters of state, providing information incomprehensible to the little boy. They come with documents, each requiring the seal of the Emperor. He applies the seal again and again and again, under the supervision of his...
What's that? Pleasure at somebody else's pain. The enjoyment of seeing other people suffer. Tangs over the 3. The Emperor is seen as God to them, so whatever he does or anything, they worship him, so it may seem weird to us, but to them, he's their God. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Because if you really do see Puyi as a god, and you're like, this is my god, then yeah, dude, like, cutting off your balls and, like, serving him on a daily basis isn't really that absurd. Malcolm and Dedrick and Pluto for the sub. Just from the outsider perspective, I feel like this, I would have a different opinion if it was like a grown man. Like, this is like, they're doing this for like a 5-year-old, which is why it just seems absurd to me. Joe Boat over the 7. How much subs for you to have a 5-minute conversation with you're in my top 4 favorite humans on Earth? I don't know what the hell you just asked me. Kib and Arsenal for the sub.
Tutors and
to have a 5-minute conversation with you, you're not paying me to talk to you.
Palace Chamberlain.
I'm not having that happen.
It's bewildering and terrible.
The Eunyak thing was abolished in 1924. What is that? Oh, the castration. I mean, that was over 100 years ago. I feel mean, dude. I feel like I shouldn't have laughed at that. It was just like, I did not assume that
terribly boring
was ever going to be the route this video went down.
As regent, Prince Chun holds the real power.
Well, because I do philosophy and shit, and I try my hardest to, like, understand everybody's, like, culture and religion, or, like, what they believe, or how things were historically.
Power and makes the real decisions. But the seal must be applied by the hand of the Emperor. At last, after hours of talk and ceremony, Puyi is free. He wants to be entertained. There's no real friend to play with, but the eunuchs are not only his servants, but also his entertainers. One of his favorite eunuchs puts on a puppet show. Puyi loves it, and he comes up with an idea. He wants to reward the puppet master with a cake. But before presenting the gift, he asks Nurse Wang to fill it with sharp pieces of metal.
Like, this is what I'm talking about. Giving any child this amount of power.
He tells her that he wants to see what the eunuch looks like when he eats it.
That's sadistic. I'm literally, bro, I literally called this. This is why you don't, historically, giving any child this level of power is so bad. Even like, dude, modern day, like kids that blow up and get fame from a young age and that level of power like corrupts them.
Wang manages to convince him to fill the cake with dried beans instead.
Okay.
Now, Puyi asks for his air gun. He's looking for a practice target and chooses the eunuchs. But shooting eunuchs is only fun for so long. He's bored again. He sees a piece of dirt on the floor. He points at it and tells one of the eunuchs, "Eat that for me." And if a living god...
Dude, there's no way. And I feel like being one of these eunuchs, you would have to have a level of doubt where you're like, dude, I cut my dick off for this kid. Like, I cut my dick off and he's making me eat dirt.
Asks you to eat dirt, you better kneel down and eat it.
Like, this is so fucked. Like they're dedicating their lives for this, and now this kid's basically just like, I don't want to say torturing them, but like borderline like fucking, not even bullying, beyond that.
At night is when the little boy feels safest, curled up in the arms of Nurse Wang. Sometimes he still misses his biological mother, but his memory of her is already hazy. He won't be allowed to see her again until he is 13. Puyi lives an isolated life. He has no idea that beyond the walls of the Forbidden City, the country which he is technically the emperor of, is in turmoil. It's October 1911. In Wuchang, a group of soldiers mutiny, turning against their corrupt generals. This uprising soon spreads all over the country and turns into a full-blown rebellion against the dynasty. The Chinese people are fed up. 4 wars and increasing Western incursions have decreased China's territory, and the majority Han population has been sick of Manchu rule for centuries. The people begin to dream of a more unified republic. Then the imperial army flips, siding with the rebels, leaving the dynasty without military defense. By February 1912, Prince Chun has renounced his position as regent. Empress Dowager Long
So what the fuck? So now he actually just runs the country?
Liu also steps down and agrees to Puyi's abdication. And just like that, the Qing dynasty is no more. China is now a republic. With the new freedom
So what the fuck did he do?
of press, newspapers abolishing the dynastional Chinese popularity. So, is this the end of Puyi's reign? Not entirely. For the majority of the traditional Chinese population, the idea of a country without a monarch is odd. Abolishing the dynasty...
Oh, so is it like a symbolic, like he still stays just basically a figurehead?
entirely is unthinkable. So the new rulers negotiate an agreement with the old monarchs. Puyi would be allowed to live on in the Forbidden City with his servants and personal fortune, plus an annual allowance of roughly $3.4 million in today's money.
Wow.
Even though Puyi officially abdicated the throne, he continues to sit on it, and he continues to put the imperial seal upon court documents. But now these documents concern insignificant matters, staff promotions, the transplantation of trees, when the eunuchs should change their uniforms. The Forbidden City has become a place of make-believe, and it begins to feel like a golden cage, one that Puyi will want to break out of very soon.
Yeah, so he's not putting stamps on anything of importance anymore. It's just like, literally, like symbolic stupid shit that he has to sign.
8 years later, a well-dressed British gentleman enters the Forbidden City. He will bring chaos to the divine palaces.
1919.
His name is Reginald Johnston. Johnston is a respected Chinese linguist, a poet and calligraphist. Now he will be the English teacher of China's emperor. But Johnston begins to secretly teach Puyi Western history and philosophy. Up until this point, the young emperor only studied...
I need to look up Puyi. He died when he was 61. He died in 1967. Puyi's son, though, Yuyan. Yuyan died in 1997. Hang Zhen is alive, though. His grandchild, Puyi's grandson, is alive. Wow. I thought this was way older.
Studied Chinese classics, but under Johnston's influence, Puyi falls in love with British culture, and he starts to change. Normally, all male subjects of the Qing dynasty were required to wear a queue, but soon, Puyi will just cut his off, a major offense to the tradition. He begins to dress like an English gentleman instead. He starts speaking a mix of English and Chinese, and from now on, he will call himself Henry. Puyi also wears glasses, which the dowager consorts will not approve of. He will ride a bike through the Forbidden City and fall in love with movies. But
wow, so he really, like, abandoned the whole, like, emperor thing.
most of all, he will become obsessed with a strange new invention from the West, the telephone. He makes calls to people in Beijing and hangs up before announcing who it is. One time, he orders a meal to a false address, likely the first royal prank call in history. Puyi increasingly gets an idea of what the outside world might actually look like, and everything he's missing out on. He announces that once he's old enough,
Is he not allowed to leave?
he wants to leave the country and study
Oh.
at Oxford, just like his teacher. On June 3rd, 1922, he tries to make this dream come true. He asks Reginald Johnston to sneak him out of the Forbidden City.
Oh, is he not allowed to leave? Like, is he stuck there?
But Johnston, the man who'd planted all these dreams in Puyi's head, refuses. If Puyi were to leave, Johnston would lose his position, with all its perks and status. Puyi has no one else to help him escape, and though he doesn't fully realize it yet, he's being entrapped even further.
Wow.
The dowager consorts, who also depend on him for their livelihood, have figured out a way to make escape impossible. Puyi faces a decision. He must choose a bride. His only guide, these 4 photographs, selected by the dowager consorts. He is 16 years old. The pictures
Oh, I thought he was like fucking 30 in this.
are small, the faces of the women difficult to see. He draws a circle around one that looks pretty. This is Wenxiu, a 12-year-old Manchu girl. But the dowager consorts don't consider her a suitable first choice. She's an aristocrat, but she's too poor to be empress. He chooses again. This time he points to a 15-year-old girl from a prominent rich family. The dowager consorts are pleased. Her name is Wang Rong. 2 tiny pictures. One will be his wife, one will be his consort. He's
What's a consort?
encouraged to point to other pictures to choose secondary consorts,
What is a consort?
but Puyi refuses.
And now I gotta Google this. A wife, husband, or companion, in particular, the spouse of a reigning monarch. So the wife. What's the difference? Like, I don't want to use this, like, in a fucking, like, it sound like a dumbass. Like a side piece. Like somebody else that you're not married to, but you like a mistress.
One is enough. The pictures he selected are taken away. He won't see either girl until his wedding night. A couple of months later, just after the wedding, Puyi is with his empress wife for the first time. He has no experience with women. Now, on his first wedding night, he's supposed to consummate the marriage.
So he's never flirted or talked to a woman, and he has to have sex the first day he meets this woman.
But he doesn't know
Oh my god, I feel so bad for judging, bro. Like, this life sucks. Like, this life sucks. I mean, I've been saying that since the start, but they're like, when they were like, yeah, he has to chop his dick off, that shit appalled me. The whole fucking looking at the poop thing, that was nuts. And now he has to choose somebody to marry off 4 pictures and have sex the first day he meets them. Yeah, no, the other shit was, yeah, the
how.
whole consort thing.
No one told him how this works. He panics and runs away.
Nobody ever explained sex to him. And he never, tried anything because he's never flirted with a woman. So he's now just having sex.
Puyi didn't consummate his marriage then, and it's probable he never did.
Oh.
When asked many years later, Puyi's little brother said the ex-emperor was found to be biologically incapable of producing children. This may have been literally true, but some historians speculate that this was a euphemism, that Puyi was, in fact, homosexual. The years after Puyi's abdication are years of chaos. The first Chinese premier declares himself emperor. A few weeks later, he abdicates. 6 months later, he's dead. Meanwhile, warlords fight all over the country, and Western powers continue to assert economic and territorial influence through concessions. China is weak, fragmented, and without central leadership. In November 1924, one of the warlords takes control of Beijing and forces Puyi to leave the Forbidden City. He can keep his private wealth, and he'll get money from the state, but his days as emperor are finally over. To Puyi, now 18 years old, this doesn't sound too bad.
Bro, the way they're timing these, I know they keep showing the year, but like so much is happening that I keep thinking it's like a massive time skip. And then they're like, okay, now it's been a year and he's 17. I'm like, bro, what?
He always wanted to live an ordinary life. From this day forward, he'll be a private citizen, free to do whatever he wants. But his freedom will look quite different from what he expected. 26 years later, in a Chinese prison, to be more precise, the Fushun War Criminals Management Center. The dynasty is no more. The republic is no more either. After a brutal civil war, Mao Zedong and the Chinese Communist Party have seized power, and they've installed re-education centers all over the...
Yo, I love that I'm learning about the history of China, though. Because the only thing that I knew about the history of China was like Mao Zedong onwards.
country. Prisons and labor camps where enemies undergo communist brainwashing in harsh conditions. They either learn to be communists or die in the process.
Wow.
This is one of them. Prisoner number 981 is weak and absurdly incompetent. He only recently learned to tie his shoes and brush his teeth. He is hopelessly untidy and constantly forgets simple actions, like turning off the faucet after use. Before his imprisonment in 1950, he'd never have to do such things. They'd been done for him.
Oh, he always has had somebody do it. He didn't know how to tie his shoes, and he was 40 years old. Wow.
He'd been a living god, after all. Now, like so many others, he's going through so-called remolding. He's compiled a list of Japanese crimes in Manchuria. He attended presentations by Japanese war criminals. These crimes, he was to blame for them, he begins to realize. For this is Puyi, the prison's so-called number one traitor. After leaving the Forbidden City, he aligned himself with the Japanese. They first housed him in Tianjin, then enthroned him as emperor of the Japanese puppet state of Manchukuo in Manchuria. The region was invaded by Japan in 1931. For 11 years, he'd been the puppet emperor once again, controlled by the Japanese, legitimizing their myriad war crimes in Manchuria. When the Soviets invaded Manchuria in 1945, Puyi had been captured. Tried as a war criminal at the military tribunal for the Far East, he'd lied shamelessly to save his skin, disavowing all responsibility for his role as ruler and blaming the Japanese, his former ally. Shortly after the Chinese Communist Party came to power in 1949, the Soviets sent him back to China. Now in Fushun prison, he's being remolded. The Chinese communists realize he's a powerful symbol, an incarnation of everything they're against, decadent imperialism and capitalist greed.
What's so weird is they see him as a god, but he effectively was a puppet his entire life. He had the choices of small matters. He had infinite wealth and could do whatever he wanted to his own people directly next to him. But everybody in reality was above him, just using his status to achieve things.
If he can be turned into a communist, anyone can. It would be the ultimate symbol of their ideological supremacy. Puyi will spend 9 years at the prison camp, listening to lectures, grappling with his guilt, committing to paper his many sins. In the end, he is released, weak, shrunken, and humble. Puyi is now a true believer, a die-hard communist. At least, that's what he says. After being released from prison, Puyi moved in with his sister in Beijing. One time, he even worked as the tour guide in the Forbidden City, the place where he was once crowned the emperor of the fourth largest dynasty in human history, ruling over a third of the world's population.
That fucking sucks, dude. Having to be a tour guide of where you previously ruled.
A private citizen at last, Puyi eventually took a job as a gardener, working quietly among the plants. It seemed that Puyi at least found some sort of freedom. Throughout his life, he has worn many faces. As a toddler, he was traumatized by a sudden kidnapping. As a boy, he took pleasure in torturing innocent servants. As a teenager, he dreamed of becoming an Oxford student. As Emperor of Manchukuo, he was complicit in horrendous crimes against humanity. And as a prisoner, he was repentant and humble. He died.
Dude, he lived like fucking 5 different lives.
On 17 October 1967.
What did he die of? What did Puyi die of? Cancer. It says he died at 87. That's not true. I don't know, man. That video was confusing. If I was disrespectful at all, you know, I gotta say again, I apologize. It's just like, I had no idea about any of this, and that took me fucking off guard, bro. Top 1 channel watching while eating. That's facts, dude. Fern is amazing. Heisenberg for the 1,100 biddies says, how's it going? Good. Free and Apple. Oh my God, the edible. Apple for the sub next to the 3. Consort means they rule with them. I don't think that's true. Grass, Gabe, Under, and Toast for the sub. CTW for the 3. Is there any way I can reach out to you? Wanted to have dialogue about meta ethics? No. Sigmund Doctor for the sub. You could type in chat during a philosophy stream or something, but I will not have a private conversation with you, though. Joe Bodo for the 3. So I'm not reading that. Hi for the 3. Watch your videos all the time. I was wondering if you could say hi to Haley. Hello. Uncanny. Thank you for the raid. Tag for the 3. The Emperor's seen us God to them, so whatever. I already read that. Heisenberg, thank you for the 1,100 biddies. Next. Which one do I want to eat? Which one do I want to eat? Chat, red or purple? Or purple? No, not red or purple. Purple or blue? Redo. Purple or blue? Purple. I don't want to do purple. I'm not listening. I'm ignoring chat's decisions. And I'm going blue. Why? Because purple's indica, and I don't want to be eepy. I don't want to be tired. I can't open the fucking bag. This is so stupid. Okay. God damn it. Ooh, that tastes like weed. That was like 2/3 of one, by the way. I'm not eating a whole one on stream. Art of Ragebait. Lock in. Lock in. Type locked in.
Yeah. And you're still a man. So, also the block button exists. Like, I will literally just block. Also, just haven't seen
What is happening?
Slang word to describe a social media user who desires to anger another by posting an obviously incorrect opinion to get negative attention towards them in order to gain either.
I wouldn't even say it's an incorrect opinion. I would say rage baiting is just the practice of saying things for the intent of annoying other people. Not a lot of the time it is incorrect opinions, but like you guys rage bait me all the time. And I ended up I talked to my mods about this briefly yesterday after I crashed out. I really think that rage bait is like, in my mind, tires spinning on a wet surface. It doesn't work. Rage bait doesn't work well until it's going. When people try to rage bait me, I would say 80% fail and 20% succeed. the 20% that succeed lead to a 80% increased rage bait success chance. What I mean by that is it's hard to get someone to fall into rage bait, but once you have them, you have them. Like, when you guys try to piss me off, it doesn't work until it does. And then when it's working, I'm just mad. And now it's, no matter what anybody says, it's just I'm caving into it. Because you've already cracked me. Like you guys are saying skip right now. And I love how we have, for the YouTube audience, when you see an emote down here that says, please ban me, that's a chatter saying skip. So skip isn't even a term that people can use in my stream anymore. It just says, please ban me, because that's an indication for the mods to time those people out. I'll let it slide for this video.
The followers or like rage baiting has existed since the dawn of time and has even existed before we even knew it did. Like in 2nd grade when your friend would pretend to tell on you just to ask the teacher what the
I ain't remember ever having a friend pretend to tell on me. When was the first time y'all witnessed rage baiting? How old were you? Probably like 10. I feel like when you're like 10, you have somebody try to rage bait you. When you're like 3rd or 4th grade, maybe 4th grade, you probably have somebody that's just like purposefully tries to piss you off.
The time was. Yeah, that
and like fucks with you. I don't want to say it's a level of intelligence to rage bait. Like, people obviously get you mad when you're younger, but to have the wherewithal to purposefully upset someone and know what would upset them is hard.
Used to get me tight.
Yo, toss that bitch in sub-only mode.
Or when your friend would go up to your crush and act like he's gonna tell her that you like her, but he just asked what the time was. Like, bro, why are you doing all of that? And as a child, this forbidden technique has always worked. I've done it, you've done it, your mom has done it, your grandma's done it, everyone's done it at some point. But of recent times,
I think those examples of rage bait are doing too much. The people that succeed in rage bait are subtle. And obviously, chat, it's a little different. But have you ever been with someone where you're like rambling about your opinion and they'll just disagree to disagree? Not like devil's advocate disagreements, but just like I don't know, man. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And then move on, right? Like, shut them down. Like, that level of rage bait, those people are like the Picassos of rage bait. They're able to just kind of nonchalantly shut you down with whatever you say, and they know what you care about, and they're going to act like it doesn't matter.
There's been an epidemic in rage bait. And because of this continuous growth of rage baiters, everything you see on the media has to be observed carefully, because nowadays it seems like every post you see on TikTok, Instagram, any platform.
Would you consider your TikTok comments rage bait? What, the I've been in the hills, rip Joe Bartolozzi? No. Those people are attention hungry, just trying to get comment likes. I don't think they're rage baiting, because it doesn't piss me off. It's just cringy. On stream, it's a little bit different, where it's like, it'll annoy me. But if it's like rip Hills, Joe Bart, it'll just be... Like, I look at it and I go, and just move on. Like, I'm so used to it.
It's trying to get you to start the 5th grade ninja war in their comments after saying something as dumb and stupid and idiotic as Saitama beats Goku. Like, a good example of this would be that
Saitama might beat Goku, though. Saitama might beat... he does do, what, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and what, like a 10-kilometer run every day? I mean, I don't know. That's a level of dedication that you haven't really seen by anybody else.
A poo-poo is a good singer. Like, come on. Like who's even falling for this? She is far from good. Might be the worst singer I've ever heard in my life. Check out Young Boy's vocals though.
He almost rage baited me there. I waited. I was gonna say Biba Doobie's pretty good.
Mwah. Mwah. Just chef's kiss, man. Just mwah. I don't know what it is, but there's just something so beautiful, so extraordinary, so delightful about successfully rage baiting someone. Like, this is gonna be a
Yeah, it's definitely you feel a level of success that you don't get from actually having an accomplishment. And that goes into the Schadenfreude, the idea of feeling pleasure from somebody else's pain. Succeeding in bringing someone's mood down that you know is like, you know, a level of success that you don't have elsewhere. What I was going to say is I think rage bait is overly used in today's world, where people could be, I think a lot of the time people see sarcasm as rage bait. And that, like, the word and idea of sarcasm is, like, diminishing, where I've seen, like, social media posts where somebody will clearly be, you know, sarcastic, and they'll post something that's, like, obviously stupid, and that's what's funny. And then all the comments are like, bro, you're rage baiting. I'm like, they're not rage baiting. They're not trying to upset you. You're supposed to look at that and laugh because it is dumb. Like, they're not purposefully trying to piss you off. Like, if you're getting mad at that, you're just dumb.
Top 2 feeling.
Yeah, satire. Satire, sarcasm, whatever it may be.
And it ain't true till it's you being rage baited. Oh man, I hate it. Even when you know it's rage bait, just the fact that someone could make such a stupid take makes me wanna, Is that hypocrisy? No. Who are you to ask me if that's hypocrisy? It's called not liking bad stuff happening to you. Like, there's just this beautiful sensation to it. Sensation. You know when you're having a conversation with a Kendrick fan and they're doing their average Glaze session and you utter the words, God, he is better. Watch all hell break loose. You have just awoken the last phase of a boss before even getting to the first phase. You got 3 seconds to pray to God and make your way to the other side of the world before they get their hands on you. When you purposely make a top 5 Cardi songs list and happen to put 24 songs and none of his unreleased songs recorded in his back cave with a song that sounds like a...
Oh, I just think Cardi in general is just fucking terrible. I gotta, hold up. I gotta show y'all a funny ass TikTok. Yo, nah, hold up. Where is it? It just fucking reminded me of this. Oh my God. I love showing my chat funny TikToks that I found that have to do with the videos we're watching. Hold up. L take? Bruh, nah, listen. Listen. Just watch the video, bro. Just watch the video. Hold up. Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? How many celebrities would you say are really losers? You know what I'm saying? Like Playboy Cardi, definitely a loser. Definitely a loser. Bro's what, 30 years old, still acting like
a nonchalant vampire, my nigga?
not seeing his kids, talking about all he eat is gummy bears and candy all day. That nigga's a loser, bro. 100% he's a loser. I mean, like, yeah, he got clout, he got famous, he rich as shit, but just cause you famous and you got a whole bunch of money don't mean you're not a lame ass nigga. He's a lame ass nigga, bro. 100%.
Acting like a nonchalant vampire.
Breaking down microwave? Yeah, now. Watch them fans, including me, find your whole bloodline, address, school, and job you work out the second you take another bet. One kind of fan base I'll forever fall for when it comes to rage baiting.
I don't think it's that easy to rage bait Kendrick fans or even Playboy Cardi fans, bro. I feel like it's easy to rage bait like a Drake Glazer. Maybe Kendrick fans too. Like somebody that like glazes Drake, it's so much easier because they constantly deal with like people like shitting on them. So if you say anything, it's just like it triggers like not like trauma, but like some level of like, dude, shut the fuck up, and they get mad. LeBron fans, nah, I feel like Steph Curry. Like you could like Steph Curry Glazers, you could rage bait easier.
Is Ronaldo Glazer. Easily the most annoying fan bases ever. Cause they're not even rage baiting. They're being for real. I think. Nah, cause they gotta be rage baiting. You don't look at these stats, highlights, achievements of Messi and still think Mr. is taking 1 million more shots than Messi is better.
A genuine question though, who is the greatest football player of all time? Is it Ronaldo? Like a lot of people say Ronaldo's the best. He's not anymore though. Isn't Ronaldo like way out of his prime? It's Messi. Who is the best soccer player of all time? I feel like it's gonna be like Pele. On a stat sheet, it says Messi, Maradona, Pele, Beckenbauer, and Cruyff. Where's Ronaldo? 7 in terms of stats. It says Ronaldo had his peak in 1995 to 1998. Has Ronaldo been playing soccer that... Oh, that's the wrong Ronaldo. That's the wrong Ronaldo. That's the wrong Ronaldo. Never mind. Yep, that's the older one. I know. I played FIFA. Cristiano Ronaldo's at 15. Top 15. It says he peaked in 2012 to 2016. I was going to say, Ronaldo was not playing in the 90s, bruh. That motherfucker's not that old. Does Messi still play for Miami?
Just no. I don't want to hear it. My King Messi is the owner of the planet, the greatest football player to ever grace the earth. But you know one thing I've learned about rage bait? Never, ever admit you're wrong. Just double down and stand on what you said. Yup, Goku does in fact lose to Saitama, and it's not even close. When you stand on business, you gain the power as now.
I'm willing to have that argument though. I don't know a lot about Goku, but like I know a lot about Saitama. I always say the name wrong. One Punch Man. I know a lot about him. Trust me, chat. I've watched the anime.
You are controlling their emotions. The sound of people.
Actually, I think Goku would probably lose to Deku. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Steaming for my hot takes.
Saitama.
It's like listening to Cardi for the first.
Actually, no. You know who they all lose to? Mob. Let's be real, chat. They're losing to Mob.
What made you wear glasses? Nigga, my vision. What the fuck you think made me wear glasses, nigga? Nigga said, what made you wear glasses? Nigga, obviously my eyes, dickhead. Yo, niggas really be dumb as shit. Is your brain located in your ass, buddy?
This is Hall of Fame Max Prestige.
Okay, I will say, when I crash out of my chat, I always wonder what that one chatter that pissed me off is like doing in that moment. Like, is somebody typing to piss me off and then I freak out and they're just sitting here like this? Like actively hearing me just fucking scream at them. Yeah, probably laughing.
This type of rage baiting. You don't stumble across these kind of reactions every day. Rage baiting is all fun and games till you come across the wrong guy.
You see this nigga right here, bro? He woo, nigga, you woo, right?
Being on... What is this, phone getting fucking thrown down a waterfall right now? What the hell is happening?
Being on the receiving end of rage bait is terrible, gut-wrenching. There is nothing worse than realizing you were successfully rage baited. The thing is, there's a difference. There's a difference between successfully rage baiting me and just being a downright annoying bitch. Like, they ain't even trying to get you tight. They're just stupid.
Not succeeding. Rage bait, though, is a high reward, high success, high reward, but high risk action. If you fail at rage baiting, you look like a loser. If you fail at rage bait but not on like Twitch streams. I'm saying like if you're in a group of people and you try to rage bait somebody and fuck up, it's like, bro, like now you just look like a dick. Like, cause you didn't get anything out of them. You're just being an asshole.
Dumb and annoying as hell. Like them class clowns in school that'll do everything in their power to get 2% of the class to laugh at you for some dumb stuff like getting the answer wrong. Like, it's not even that deep. You didn't even...
I think the biggest thing you could do is just not respond to them. Like, I have one friend that's really good at rage baiting, and the way I'll shut him down is I'll act like he's not there, and so he'll input something, and I'll pause while he inputs, and then I'll just continue what I was saying. As if he wasn't there. And that usually works. Or you go like, on Discord, I'll go dead quiet. And he'll just go, Joe. And I'll wait. And he'll do it like 30 times. And then he'll just go dead silent. and then I know he's lost hope. Right? Like he's lost that battle as the primary aggressor.
Even get the answer right either, dummy. Or those type of people that'll just...
Why is he your friend? Because he's funny. And I still think he's a good guy. He just rage baits.
Outright disrespect you.
Just because somebody rage baits doesn't mean they're an asshole.
They'll get a response out of it. Like, why are you being such a pest? I don't even count it as rage bait. But I'll tell you something that always tickles my pickle the wrong way. It's them Valorant E-boys, E-girls with them stupid voices. Ah, bro, what's your problem, bro? You're not in an anime. Oh my days.
I don't think I've never gotten mad at that.
Bro, what compelled you to do this, man? No, I can guarantee you, no one asked you to do that. Why are you doing that, bro? It's just so, bro. Yep, as they should be laughing of cringiness, cause what was that, man? I hope you feel so much shame.
It's the biggest rage bait, but I think it's an actual personality thing. When I play competitive games with people that act like nonchalant vampires, like those people, bro, it's not that serious. I mean, at the end of the day, you just need to get the buy, dude. You're not doing your job as healer, man. You gotta really lock in. And they talk like they're like a fucking corpse dupe. Like, those people, so annoying. And they're not even rage baiting. That's just who they are. They're just fucking just spam queuing comp games and just being the most annoying person ever. I got rage baited the other day. I played Groot on Marvel Rivals, and I was playing with these people that were clearly a couple. Like, it was a guy and a girl, and they were like duo queuing. And they started blaming the game on me because I was 8-8 as Thor, but I had the most damage stats on the team. And I was like, at the end of the day, it's not just kills. Like, I was doing a lot of damage. I was like, I could swap Groot. And I played Groot for the first minute of the game, but the comp wasn't working because of what they were playing. And their response was, well, you really sucked on Groot, so I don't really think it's going to do much good. I fucking get 35 kills second half. 60,000, 45 or 50,000 damage as Groot, we lose the game, and they still tried to blame me. I had ace. I fucking out-damaged our Bucky and Pun. And then they blame me. I literally started crashing out. And they weren't, bro, at first they were rage baiting, and I got mad, and then I realized it, and I was just fucking with them. And then finally they were being nice to me, but it was like, yeah, finally he's doing good after we yell at him. They started saying that. I was like, dude, you're so bad.
You never play this game again or never turn on your mic again. No one ever wants to hear something as dumb as that again, man.
Yeah, she squirts for me.
Oh my God, that's literally, oh my God.
Dumb as that again, man.
Yeah, she squirts for me.
Bro, that is the most forced voice I have
Throat God 1 2 3
ever heard. And what did you say, bro? What?
Yeah, she squirts for me.
Bro, who is doing that? And why are you telling us? No one asked, no one cares. Why did we have to know this? Why are we hopping onto Valorant and telling other people this?
Why are we hopping onto Valorant, period, end of sentence? Why are we... you know, that's how you avoid those people. Marvel Rivals had a peaceful era where all the Valorant players were like, nah, Valorant's the shit, dude. Marvel Rivals is so ass. I'm not getting on it. And now they're on Marvel Rivals, and it's still a fun game, but now you encounter those people. And that era, dude, literally just stop playing Valorant because that's every person in every lobby. I'm not stereotyping, but like every Valorant comp queue, you're going to be with people that are insufferable. Like literally just the bottom of the barrel, just most annoying people that only care about their Valorant rank in a given season. And they attach that with their own self-esteem and personality. And that's them as a human being. They don't play the game for fun or play the game to rank up and win for the win. They play the game for the sole purpose of achieving a rank to give themselves some sort of merit in their own personality.
Dumb information that no one could absolutely do anything. Bro, what are we supposed to do with this information? What the hell am I supposed to do with this information?
You 3 years ago? Oh, no, I'll admit it. Yeah, for sure. Oh, my God, Valorant? Oh, I would crash out over fucking losing a game and having an RR loss. Now in Marvel Rivals, I'll tweak when I lose, but I'm not mad about the RR loss. I'm mad that I lost at the game. I just don't like losing. I think that's different from caring about the loss because of your rank. And then if you ever, because I know half the people watching play video games like that, if that's how you associate fun with video games, you need to reevaluate how you play competitive gaming. Because if you're only playing competitive gaming for the sole purpose of ranking up, you're never going to have fun. You're never going to have fun, and you're going to be hard stuck because you're going to get angry, which is going to make you worse.
Tell me! And then we got the content creators whose whole identity revolves around making people turn into conscious eruptions. And the best...
Oh my God. Who's that one guy? Wait, he might say it.
Example of this is the vegan teacher.
Oh, no. The vegan teacher's not a rage baiter. That's what she actually believes. Not Pat God. Good griefs. Yeah. The guy that'll get into lobbies will be like, hit me. And he'll be playing poker, acting like he's playing blackjack. Love that video.
Eat your vegetables!
At some point, this granny had the whole world in her palms and was getting us tight every second she could. And she was mad successful with it. This is the type of rage baiting I hope to reach one day. I can't think of anyone.
Yeah, she's a good rage baiter, but she's a horrible person in terms of actually trying to convert people to veganism. Her method works for clout farming, but not actually in succeeding what her goal is as a vegan. She, if anything, turned more people away from veganism than somebody that only just talked about the positives. Like, the way you convert people to veganism or any mindset in general is the openness and promotion of your mindset without dismantling theirs. You kind of want them to arrive at your opinion, their own, even though you implanted that in their mind. Like, if you were a vegan and you were like, hey, veganism's great because of this, 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 and this. Oh my God, look at this new vegan place. This shit looks so good. Try it out one day. You're going to ease that into their brain where even if they don't become full vegans, they're going to start putting more vegan stuff into their diet and less meat. But instead of doing that, she was like, here's a video of cows getting decapitated. This is your fault. Here's a video of a horse getting fucked. How does this make you feel? I'm going to stand outside of a McDonald's with a ukulele and talk about how you're murdering things. Like, you're just going to fuck, like, that's not going to convince people to be vegan. Scarcore for the 3. Cardi's actually a deadbeat dad. Theory, I'm Jacob MMK for the sub. Denver for the 3. Just look at Playboy Cardi's Earthquake lyrics. Nope. Jusha, TK, and Mustang for the sub. It's and Grayson for the sub.
Someone else who managed to make me comment so much hate on a single page.
And what made you want Whataburgers today?
I'm sorry, what? Whataburgers?
Boiling. Are we boiling fucking beef patties?
More like what in the... Whataburgers? More like, what in the hell made you think of making this?
Oh, that's disgusting. Is it that one woman that cooked bacon on a radiator?
Pardon my manners.
I feel like I recognize this stove. There's a woman and she has to be rage baiting. I can't, but she looks like she eats the food. Like, she fucking sits down and has the table or has the plate and like shows her eating it. So I'm like, maybe she's rage baiting. That's a real committed rage bait to fucking actually make disgusting food and then show yourself eating it. Show us bacon on a radiator. What is her name, bro? I watched this other British guy that goes to bingo and eats ham and shit. Here it is.
My oven's now broken. My microwave's broken. Now I have to cook it on the radiator. Give it 10 minutes on full whack. Life, you've just got to compromise. If stuff like...
That's not her. This is someone. Wait, there's another video that's so gross. It's her, like, making... Dude, it's like her making, like, taco meat or something. And it's appalling. she starts like frying something and it gets everywhere. I think this is it.
Adding your tomatoes and onions. Ow, ow. Adding your tomatoes and onions. Ow, ow. Oh, that's too hard. Right, add your fish into the pan, guys. Give it a good stir, and then we'd add the acne.
Why are you eating vegetables? Why are you eating vegetables if that's how you're going to prepare them?
Oh, cunt. Ah! Actually trying to leave me with nothing.
Like, bruh. This is rage bait.
Oh, for God's sake.
Why does she have a foil hat on her head?
See if it's hot. What have you got for dinner? I've got Italian acne. Oh, it's really hot though.
And she eats it. Like, that has to be rage bait.
But what in the Resident Evil are you trying to make right now? Bro, hell no, bro. Hell no. If anyone other than her eats this, but that is attempted murder, bro. I do not care. Bro, like the chum bucket looks better than this stuff. I would rather eat what Plankton was making in SpongeBob, bro. And then there's the people who just hate on something just because everyone likes it. Like, nobody can't have anything these days. Like, there'll be a video of the glorious king himself and someone will say something that's obviously not true. And yeah, they'll get the reactions they want. Or when it's flipped and people hate on someone for not agreeing with something that is very subjective. Like Eminem fam not being able to grasp the fact that 90% of the population under the age of 57 can't listen to any of the songs he made after 2007. Guys, it's true. Eminem's music is trash. But yeah,
I don't think Eminem. Yeah, I agree with the before 2000 or after 2002. Eminem's music was good when he was not 50. Like, I'm not listening to Houdini by Eminem in 2025. Like, I'll listen to like Till I Collapse. I'll listen to Rap God every once in a while in a blue moon. I'm telling you right now, it's not really in my playlist, but it's not a bad song.
A lot of the time, these attempts at rage baiting are just so
abracadabra.
Blatant. Like, it's come to a
no
point where we got people rating rage baits from a scale of 1 to 10. Like recently, like how Be Up a Poo Poo crashed out in a story called the most obvious rage bait ever. Like, this is a solid 2 out of 10 in rage bait. There's no way she could have actually fell for it. And Shorty was so mad, she just started hating on the whole male species. Like, that ain't even got nothing to do with the video. Why are you coming at us for? And for y'all who don't know what video I'm talking about, here it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, we already watched. I don't know if we could actually listen to fucking Cardi. Or not Cardi, NBA Youngboy. It's basically just, I feel like everybody's seen it. It's just artists who can't sing, it flashes Biba Doobie, and then it shows NBA Youngboy screeching.
Yeah, crazy. Like, not even me.
Normally it actually does show him rapping, though, and he'll be like, yeah.
10 years ago would have taken this serious. Yeah, she just ruined her whole reputation over some blatant rage bait. Anyways, I just wanted to yap for a little bit as the whole situation just sparked an idea.
What is this video? What? What is that thumbnail? I'm not watching that. Sketty for the 3. I cried when they put the ring on each other. Dad called me a puss. For what? Poutine, femme, and bread for the sub next to the 3. You think Vega Teacher actually believes what she preaches is working, or do you think she's doing it for the meme at this point? No, I think she thinks it is helping people. I don't know if she makes money from it. That could be a motivator as well. Jacob, MBK, Ambor, and Green for the sub. I think that just depends. If money's involved, a lot of the time I usually assume it's for that. I think she really is obviously vegan and thinks it's working, but I don't think she realizes that it's not in the way that she thinks it is. The other thing was that's applicable to anything, though. Like, we're going to watch a video on Sunday that Ted Nivison made about specific Christian Instagram profiles that basically just use Christianity as a means to make money. and they like brain rot Jesus and convince people that like they care about God, when in reality it's just like, do you want to save Jesus Christ from tra-la-lay, tra-la-la? I'll spam like the video right now to give God more power. Like, it'll be like something like that. Like, just straight up brain rot. Yeah, no, the videos that are the worst are on, we'll talk about it Sunday. The videos that are the worst are on TikTok. And it'll be like wait, if you care about Jesus, don't scroll. If you care about our Lord and Savior, don't scroll. And then, yeah, they're basically guilt tripping Christians into liking the video. That's not even rage bait though. Those people are just assholes. I'm not watching that video, chat. Dude, we're only live for like another hour and 40 minutes, chat, and we have 2 more videos and the fucking thumbnail thing to go through. Kid for the sub. Oh, my brother's wedding. Dad was just joking though. Coyote for the sub. Nah, I would cry too, bro. Your siblings getting married? That's awesome. Watching them do their vows and shit. Bro, when I get my wedding vows, I'm a fucking ball. Daily dose, refund that. I'm not doing daily dose of internet right now. I'm sorry, boss. We got content to make. Chat, I thought you guys were going to be hyped for the thumbnail tournament. You're not hyped for the thumbnail tournament? They're all suggested by y'all. Why are we tweaking about that? I'm not watching that video, bro. All right. Count me down 30 seconds. I got to go pee real quick. Abracadabra. Oh, do y'all fuck with that song? I never heard it before, and then it just popped up on not my recommended, but you know when you have like a playlist on Spotify, and randomly it like your whatever your last song is, it just starts playing other songs it's recommending for you. Started playing that, I was like, hey, this is actually pretty good. I feel like it's vibey. Not really. I look up, everybody's like, no, that shit's sad. That shit's ass. I've been playing it a lot. Okay. Lock in. This edible's hitting me. How long has it been? How long ago did I eat that? Somebody tell me. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. Oh, 2 minutes ago? Nah, dude, it has not been 2 minutes. I ate that shit at the end of the Fern video. It's probably been a half hour, which is why I'm like, but I was on an empty stomach. All right, anyways. Chat! What we're doing now. I asked you guys, or I gave you guys like a week to send the... Okay, no, redo, because this might be a YouTube video. We're going to redo this. Okay. What's up, guys? Fuck. Okay, how do I intro a YouTube video? I hate introing. That's why I always just have them nonchalantly start. What are we doing today? Welcome, everybody. No. Oh, my God. No, cut that. All right, start the video here. What do I say? How do I start the video? How do I start the video, chat? I'm being awkward. Okay, this is how we're going to start the video. 3, 2, 1. Boom. What are we doing today? Well, you guys, for the last week, have been sending suggestions in the Discord of YouTube thumbnails. We watched a video recently, editor flash up an image of that, of the most iconic YouTube thumbnails of all time. And I slash chat thought it would be a good idea for you guys to send the dumbest YouTube thumbnails, or best YouTube thumbnails, funniest really, that you've ever seen in a tab. And we are going to be doing a tournament of all of them, or not all of them, all of the good ones, because some of you guys sent some pretty generic shit or stupid stuff, as we're gonna put them all in a tournament and decide which thumbnail is the dumbest YouTube thumbnail or best YouTube thumbnail of all time. I don't want to say iconic because that kind of sounds cringy, but we have to crown them on the criteria of which is the most memorable, funniest, dumbest, most clickable of all time. So, yeah, we have 53 thumbnails. We're going to be doing it tournament style. I think one of them obviously is going to randomly get a buy. But yeah, let's start it up. We're going to have to move our chat. We're going to move chat to the middle here. I feel like chat fits perfectly in the middle right there. This is a round of 64. This is going to be a long tournament. Number 1, I'm creaming everywhere. Drake and 21 Savage - her loss. Album reaction. Hour and 15-minute video. Some of these are just going to be thumbnails. Some are going to have the title as well because it kind of coincides with what the fuck the thumbnail's about. I will dock points for that, though. I must say. I do enjoy the thumbnails that we're going to see that we have selected. I've briefly glanced at most of them because I had to obviously save and compile this, but I try not to actually analyze any of them. But I will say I should be able to know what's going on in the video based off the thumbnail alone, but I will take the title into consideration. So, starting off, we have a guy with lotion on his face, coinciding with the I'm creaming everywhere. And then we have on the right, lucky moments is spelled wrong, in cricket. And there is a military jet plane crashing into the cricket field. Which do we think is better? How do I judge these? At all. How do I judge these? The fucking right one is definitely more clickbait because it's just a lie. I doubt Dabo was creaming everywhere at the Drake and 21 Savage reaction, but I think it's just a more clickable, dumb thumbnail. But not really edited. I kind of like how this has the YouTube subscribe and also is just a lie of a jet plane crashing into a cricket field. I'm going to go right. What's up, girl? Want to meet at VidCon. It's an anime of somebody smelling a stinky fart saying, you know, this farting isn't half bad. And it's a Discord conversation asking somebody to go to a hotel room at once. So a lot to unpack there. And then we have on the right, can you beat Skyrim with a vibrator in your ass? Coinciding with the thumbnail, can you beat Skyrim with a vibrator in your ass? The left one is full brain rot. I would also say not even a good, there's too much going on. Obviously, I haven't seen the titles, but I can't even tell what this video is about. Whereas, you know, right one straight to the point. Can you beat Skyrim with a vibrator in your butt? I don't know. And a 29-minute video, probably fairly interesting. Okay. Okay, I didn't read that one. The real reason Silly Putty isn't available for Prime 2-day shipping. That's not a real thumbnail. That's not a real thumbnail. I never had a video that actually had that thumbnail or had to do with that. Or Jay Schlatt's on the right. I think a real thumbnail. Schlatt reacts to the hottest bedrooms. And is that a person, possibly a femboy, wearing, what are those, garters and knee-high socks with a big red circle around it? Maybe perfume of sorts? I don't know. Am I allowed? I think I like the one with me, obviously. But that's not a real thumbnail, so I don't think it could win. I think it could move past. I don't think it could win. Both have react faces. A key point in any good thumbnail, you need the what? You need that. You need the unrealistic, exaggerated face. Both of these are good. I think I'm a little more, exaggerated than Jay Schlatt's. I don't want to say my thumbnail's better by any means, even though I didn't make this. I got to go with the left one. Recommended for you, sex legend. Is this a YouTube thumbnail? This is just a image grab of a Roblox window. Elon hacked me heart emoji. That's fairly basic. I know 3FS though. The left one's better. Aggressively punching babies in public, crazy reactions. I love the big dive here. This is a perfect thumbnail. Rap beef gone gay. He fucks his ops. Somebody licking a gun, sweating. Both are clickbait. I think the majority of these are going to be clickbait. This one's very confusing. I like the aggressively punching baby in public prank. I don't want to say I miss this era of YouTube because I didn't really like these YouTube videos, but it was interesting to see half your YouTube recommendation page being, I snapped my baby's neck in a Walmart to see reactions. And people would somehow believe that. Kid shoots dad after he takes PS5. Very well-y edited. 20 funniest NBA moments of all time. And it's LeBron wearing Hello Kitty underwear. That would be funny. But I don't know if that's edited very well. Which one's better? And most people are saying, ooh, it looks kind of even. 1 or 2. Kid shoots dad after he takes PS5. See, whenever I'm like stumped like this on round 1, I could say that neither of these are going to win. But because I'm not really, they're funny, but there's so many that are just like it. I think this is more unique. This is like a thumbnail editor actually put in effort. Actually, maybe not. This might actually just be a video grab with a PS5 put on that. I'm going to go this one, though. I like one more. Oh, my God. Phase Rug, 1-chip challenge. Just full color saturation. We're going for bright popping. My eyes grabbed to that. I would say this is what, like, modern thumbnails are. Phase Rug really has it down, but Game Theory Mario's communist? Commie? Right one, surely. I got strangled by a garden hose for science. Or oh my God, what is his name? Not, for the chicken place, not Cluckers. What's the name of the chicken place? El Pollo Hermanos. Gus. Gus going, he's gay now. I love dudes, 44%. That's kind of cringe. The thumbnail looks like it's trying to be funny, but it's not. I think number 1 is good, and it's also a generic Houston Jones thumbnail. I think that needs to be noted when we're judging this, is that that's just any Houston Jones. Let's go on Houston Jones right now. Just to look. I got shot by a pitching machine for science, creating the worst dead hammer injuries. I froze myself for science. Walking on cactus so nobody else has to. All of these are just him getting bludgeoned or hurt. I don't know how he monetizes his videos, by the way. But he does. Next. Ooh. Battle of the Kings here. Daniel Henschel, Goop Guy. Very clickable. Just a raw image grab from the video. Actually, no thumbnail editing done. Or this is, I know this right one is like the top trick shots of all time, and it's the guy mouth gaping at a banana. This is more known than Daniel Henschel, but he really does have the clickbait down. I feel like I have to go off of popularity, though, in the best YouTube thumbnail of all time. And Daniel Henschel, while he makes great videos, this might be one of the historic eras of YouTube thumbnails. Okay, another one. Punching babies in public. Similar to the other one. Honestly, this one more edited than any of the other thumbnails we've seen. The yellow pop. I feel like I'm getting flashbanged. All the iPhone emojis in the thumbnail. Amazing. Or Roblox banned me for no reason with him flexing. Kind of basic. We're going to go punching babies in public. Drake farts in class and gets grounded, or quite possibly one of the most appalling YouTube thumbnails. I spent 100 hours in the world's poorest country with him standing around of children going kind of really clickbaiting. I keep saying that, but that's what all of these are. Drake farts in class, gets grounded. That's boring. It's not boring, but it's not good. It looks like it's not a popping thumbnail. My eyes aren't gravitating to it. Is it funny with the title? Yeah. But the actual thumbnail itself, not funny. This, not funny. But, whoa. You know. You look at that. They got mad, and it's him kissing a Bluey character. Or the Gamer Challenge. Fighting Helen Keller. Okay. Fighting Helen Keller. Honestly, if that image wasn't there, I wouldn't know that that was Helen Keller. Honestly, that kind of looks like Hillary Clinton's grandmother. I didn't know Helen Keller looks like. Is that Helen Keller? That might not even be Helen Keller. I think it is. Fighting Helen Keller in Lucky Blocks. Minecraft thumbnail. Definitely got to go that one. Last to get caught wins $10,000 challenge. It's a Morgs video. And it's the family, what, getting caught what? Having sex? Is that what this is supposed to indicate? I almost got my kids back by CJ So Cool. him looking excited to pick up his kids. Eesh. We got to go there. For a family vlog video, too. Sus kitchens that are high-key skibbity kitchen nightmares, Gordon Ramsay. Sus with Gordon Ramsay's face in a toilet like Skibbity Toilet. Actually, the worst thumbnail we've seen today. I've seen so much better kitchen nightmare videos are so popular on YouTube. Everybody's seen a kitchen nightmares video on YouTube because then you just don't have to watch it on TV. The thumbnails, usually it's showing like a dead rat or feces. 10 greatest police chases of all time. And it's a kid in one of those like grocery cart fucking cars that actually have no turning radius. They're not electric powered. They do nothing. That's great. It's like a Flintstones vehicle. That's probably the best one yet. Ooh. That isn't me. Debunked. And it's an AI image of a really obese queso. Or is Roblox getting too freaky? Hold E to freak off. I gotta go with queso. That's a good one. 100 ways to die in the hood. Oh my God. Wait, no, the GOATest one of all time. This is going to be really hard to beat. I just know helping blind people see it. Helping 1,000 blind people see again. I know the title of this video by memory. The uncanniness, the Mr. Beast smile, the edited hand on the shoulder, the no eyebrow raise when the smile, just the, and the crying grandma with a medical bandage over her head. That is unbeaten. This is the part 2, by the way. It has to be noted historically, if we're going on this, that thumbnail was originally a kid, which I think is less uncanny. I think they made it worse. I think they made it worse with the grandma. The Mr. Beast smile here looks more natural. The kid, yeah, probably a bad choice. But the grandma one with the really popping white teeth and just the he saved me. That one. Definitely. Every time that one. Hold up. I don't know what that is. This is just a confusing 3 a.m. video, probably made for like 8-year-olds. Spider-Man, and it's putting in an alien. These thumbnails, while they're like memorable and bad, they're not the most amazing. I can't crown them as amazing. Do they deserve a spot in like memorable, thumbnails and honorable mentions, sure. But they're not top 10. They're good. They're part of YouTube history. Just full on shit. 3 a.m. Among Us meal? One of those. But no, they're not that good. These bodybuilders took it way too far, and it's a man holding a gasoline pump into his head. Definitely that one. Very clickable. Help, and it's a bomb. I opened my concerning fan mail. I don't know who made this image. The first one that we saw was definitely somebody that made it for this video. My mods just have me going, burrito? Probably after I played that one game where he just says burrito a bunch of times. I don't know what that was. That's not a real thumbnail. Fine, it is better. It is a better one. It's kind of similar to the banana thumbnail, just with the circle and the red arrow. Very big staples in the YouTube industry. Doctor Strange, we have a dishwasher. Toxic Tank has a meltdown at a girl. Fortnite isn't the same. The sad ass fucking... Just looking over the land. Sad as hell. Sitting in the Fortnite grass. The snowy mountains in the back. Fortnite bus. Oh my god. That one. Kids can't stop watching Brain Rot. Kid can't stop watching Brain Rot. You won't believe it. Tomorrow's Teachings really has nailed the thumbnail industry. Big popping letters. They overly edit the kid's face all the time. He kind of looks like he's like a Goosebumps character now. And they have Skibbity Toilet in the back. Pulling on Brain Rot, pulling on big popping text and edited thumbnails to make them not look human. Presenting offensive companies to strangers 5. Ooh, threat detector. And that's the skin tones. By Family Friendly. Those videos are so funny. They actually had to present that as a company, like a different section of TSA that would just hold up a fucking skin card to someone. Isn't that like a Family Guy joke? Wow, this is hard. No, these are both good. These are both good. One is offensive, and it follows suit with the actual thumbnail, or the title. The other one, the title and the thumbnail are kind of the same, but Tomorrow's Teachings really is like a new era of thumbnails with like, I don't know if it's AI use, but definitely some sort of, you know, high-tech shit. They just kind of spam create thumbnails that are just very exaggerated. We got to do a poll for this. I don't know. Young Kyle and Zuber for the sub. I eat for the sub. JSN for the 1,000 biddies. Kib for the subs. Sketty for the 3. I already read that. Can we do a poll? 2 is out-of-pocket videos. Yeah, I think the right category, obviously this idea hasn't really been a thumbnail itself, but I think the offensive thumbnails to kind of grab your attention, still with the epic thumbnail and the Mr. Beast level big smile, those have been around longer, but I think the left thumbnail really is becoming a thing on YouTube. Just like overly AI'd, but still just really clickbaity, clickable, bright popping. Right. What Markiplier is like in life when not recording something. Long ass title. Way too long. Hitting you with a ... Fuck off, kid. Or this is actually a real thumbnail. That was back when I edited my own videos. That was a while ago. That was when I was 18 or 19. Yeah, are aliens real? Scary boy in asterisks. I didn't make that thumbnail. I don't know who did. I didn't have an editor then. I edited that video myself. I don't know I didn't know Brady then. I don't know when the fuck I made that. The left one's just stupid. The title's too long. Yeah, it looks like a basic ass thumbnail that somebody that has no idea about YouTube made. My right one's also just bad. It's a bad thumbnail. It's not bad, but it's good bad. It's just bad. Both of these suck. Oh my God. I mean, I'm not winning, but I'm choosing mine over the left one. The left one, you're glazing yourself. I'm not glazing myself. They're both bad. Omni-Man versus Sheldon, epic rap battles of history. Renting girlfriend and family in Japan. Indian men are best. Heart eye emoji. Wow. Instant take. Instant video. Wow. That's got to be a top 3. Mr. Beast holding an LMG, pointing at Squid Games contestants, or 1 hour of Minecraft versus real life. Minecraft versus real life animation, and it's just a Minecraft block and then a dirt block with specifically cut grass. Left one. That is, wow. Dumbest moments in NBA history. Like a curved James Harden skull and fucking towards the elbow. Oh my God. Oh no. Going against We Kissed, ordering gay potion from the dark web at 3 a.m. Oh no, these are getting better. These are getting better. We Kissed, opening gay or ordering gay potion from the dark web. He's had some bad ones. All of his, like the one where he was like calling Black Santa at 3 a.m. Yeah. That's one of the worst. And when I say, I got to reiterate, the one that wins this isn't a good thumbnail. It's just the most memorable / how am I grading this? I feel like we all understand how I'm choosing which one's better, but I don't know how to put it into words. How are we crowning the best one? It's J Station, yeah. Like outrageousness. Outrage and clickbait. Which are like outrage, clickbait, and memorableness. Right. Gay pigs are coming to groom your kids. Or game theory, Markiplier, please smash my Pokemon. Markiplier smash or pass. The final smash on Chardette. This looks like it would appeal to like older millennials that are worried for the well-being of their country and are freaking out that they're going to need to have an uprising soon. Gay pigs are coming to groom your kids, or this. They're both bad. Which is part of what makes them the winner. But I don't think that they're memorable. I think one's probably more memorable. Being 100% honest during job interviews. I'm racist at a Domino's. Or we sliding for Georgie. I gotta go. That one, two. No, the other one, there's a lot of them like that. Cash or Flight, who can make the best edibles? Lucky moments in cricket. We already have that. Oh, is this a new? No, this isn't a new round. It's this one. Oh my God, wait, no, now we're on 2 winners. I was getting confused. Okay, we've passed. Okay, now it's a new round. The real reason Silly Putty isn't available for Prime 2-day shipping. Can you beat Skyrim with a vibrator in your ass? 1. I am clicking. There's never a world where I'm not going, what? Like, that's a jaw drop YouTube thumbnail where you have, even if you don't want to watch it, you have to out of human curiosity. Roblox Sex Legends or aggressively punching a baby in a public prank. It has to be that one. Kid shoots dad after he takes PS5. Communist Mario. 2. Oh. I got strangled by a garden hose for science versus probably one of the most monumental YouTube thumbnails. Houston Jones, you know, I'll give it to you, man. You had a good run here, right? Getting your friend to strangle with you with a hose, really upping the vibrancy on the thumbnail. I want to click that video, but I can't get over the guy who did a banana flip and landed it on one of the vertical pieces. 2. Punching babies in public, or I spent 100 hours in the poorest country. I believe both of these were on the top 5 YouTube thumbnails of all time. The right one is... Okay, both of them are absurd. punching babies in public is like literally just 2015 YouTube. 2016 YouTube. Peak prank YouTube era. And then now that's more modern Mr. Beast giving thumbnail where he has a bunch of African children around him just fucking staring at him, and he's doing like the thumbnail face. That's I will say quite possibly oh no. Helen Keller Lucky Block battle versus I almost got my kids back. Oh, the right one. The right one. I almost got my kids back. 10 greatest police chases of all time. That isn't me. Debunked. Queso with a circle. The left one's just amazing. The left one is... Oh, no, this is getting so hard. Mr. Beast. Oh my God, I don't know. I gotta go Mr. Beast. The one with the bodybuilder taking it way too far, I have never seen this thumbnail, but this, I don't want to say it's good, but it's obviously, the reason the right one's losing is it's too obviously clickbait. The left one's uncanny and really creepy, which makes it bad, but also clickable. The right one, you're probably going, well, that's definitely a lie. I'm not going to watch that. I'm clicking the left one. Fortnite isn't the same. Juice WRLD track playing behind. Burrito. Right one. It's not a real thumbnail. I can't let it win. Okay, my one's definitely losing there. Renting girlfriend and family in Japan. Versus Mr. Beast gunning down 500 people that also happen to have their kids' birthdays during the filming of this video with an LMG. Every YouTube video, by the way. I'm just really missing my daughter. It's actually her first birthday. So I know, right? I know, right? I've been here for 3 days, but it's my family. I would give up everything. I think I'm going to leave the challenge, Jimmy. For my kids. For your kids? Stay in! Win the extra 100K a day. What the fuck is this shit? Also, definitely a fake thumbnail. Somebody else made that. That's not a real Mr. Beast thumbnail, but I love that thumbnail. Renting girlfriend and family in Japan is absurd. Indian men are best. I gotta go 1. It's not a real thumbnail. I would say that's a number 1 in my heart on honorable mentions. We Kiss ordering gay potion from the dark web at 3 in the morning. It's not even close. That's a full sweep. We sliding for Georgie or Cash versus Flight. Who can make the best edibles? Sliding for Georgie. Oh. Okay. We're getting into the playoffs here. This is actually not even playoffs. This is like borderline wild card rounds. We're at the best. We're at the best of the best. I don't know. I feel like aggressively punching babies in public, I feel like loses to the vibrant yellow one with the emojis that we saw previously and we'll probably see again. It's good, but it's not better than can you beat a vibrator or can you beat Skyrim with a vibrator in your ass? Communist Mario, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, both of these. This is good. This is around. This is around. I spent 100 hours in the world's poorest country. I almost got my kids back. I would click on both of these videos. But I think the left one is more, it's more umph. More umph. I don't know how to describe it. Why? I'll tell you why. I almost got my kids back makes that thumbnail good. If I just showed you the images without the titles, you would go, what the ever-living fuck is the first video about? The second one looks like it's just like a wholesome edited family video where he's going to pick up his kid. The first one is, wow. Like, what the fuck is that? The first one. I wish this was my final. I wish this was my finale. Greatest police chases of all time, and it's a toddler in one of those little go-go carts. Versus Mr. Beast curing blindness. The right one looks torturous. Like, if I didn't know the title off rip, I would assume that was a fake Mr. Beast thumbnail and that it was like a Saw video. I kind of like one. I kind of like one more. I love that thumbnail. It's bad, but it's not like it's bad in its clickbait, but it's fucking funny. Like, I respect that thumbnail editor doing like just like the time you had to put in effort into making like I'm gonna edit a toddler on a highway being chased by 30 cop cars. Fortnite isn't the same, presenting offensive companies to strangers. That's the 5th video in the series I'm noticing. So that means it's a working thing. I just love Cypher editing himself on a fucking Fortnite hill, looking out in despair at what Fortnite's become. That's like, I don't know. That's like a Sisyphus level aura here. But that is crazy. And I have to go there. I'm sorry. It's too wild of a thumbnail. I should have gone back. I should have gone back. Can I go back? I can go back. I'm sorry. I got to take it back. I got to take it back. Running girlfriend and family in Japan. Because why am I going to give that big-ass spiel about why Cypher PKs is amazing and then not pick it? What the fuck? Running girlfriend and family in Japan, Indian men are the best, or we kiss ordering gay potion from the dark web. I'm going to rule out the... I'm going to cross... Like, imagine the title isn't here for this video. I mean, the title on this one's in the thumbnail, so I'm assuming the title's also just Running Girlfriend and Family in Japan. It's the gay potion. It's the gay potion. It's winning. We sliding for Georgery. Can you beat Skyrim with a vibrator in your ass? Oh my god. Quarterfinals. Quarterfinals here. Oh my god. No, the banana one, I keep saying it's historic, right? It's the memorable, it's the Julius Caesar of it's the Roman Empire of thumbnails. But Phidias's thumbnail is, whoa. Like, you hear the Vine boom when you see Phidias standing around a bunch of black children going. You don't hear that with the banana. The banana's a raw picture, maybe edited, could be held up with a string here. The right one, boom, when I see that. The banana shock, though. This is really hard. Do a poll. I don't know. I'm not choosing. I can't choose here. I really can't. Slack and Kaylee for the sub. Chuckles for the 3. We're going to ignore that 100 hours in the poor city is literally a direct rip from Mr. Beast after winning a Mr. Beast video. I think everybody in this chat should go to his page and report him. He's such a loser. Are we going to ignore that 100 Hours in the Poor City is literally directed from Mr. Beast after winning a Mr. Beast video? This one? Proxy for the sub. Rocket, Kiwi, Lil Piggy, Smallest Wolfles, Hobbit, and Ray for the sub. Kaylee for the 1,000 biddies. Love the streams. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you. Zoop and IE for the sub. Kyle and Young for the sub. Do a poll here. Most people are going Phidias. I mean, it could be a direct rip, which is also bad. But, I mean, dude, we're not looking at the cream of the... We're not actually judging the best YouTube thumbnails. It's more so the craziest. And I gotta go that one. Cypher PK staring off into the abyss is not beating the baby in the car getting chased by cops. Semifinals match. Final four. The big four here. Gay Potion. Can you beat Skybrim with a vibrator in your ass? Skyrim. I gotta go greatest police chases of all... I gotta go greatest police chases of all time. Okay. These are the craziest thumbnails of YouTube history, as per the suggestions from my chat and my own decisions. Number one, in the left corner, we have Clump. I don't know what the top left thing is on the thumbnail. I've kind of been ignoring that. I don't know if it's a part of Skyrim. But can you beat Skyrim with a vibrator in your ass? Now, it's basically just the title I have to keep in mind. But the title's really grabbing. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like some people are probably going to be unhappy that I let it go this far. In hindsight, the thumbnail's only good because it's repeating the title, which is very grabbing. But sometimes a good enough title can also be a good enough thumbnail. But the thumbnail on the right, 10 greatest police chases of all time. The infant, on the run, down the highway, multiple cop cars, units behind them, is trumping that. I think number two is clickable by any age range. Everyone knows it's clickbait, but you gotta fucking click just to see. On the off chance that there was a toddler going down a highway with cop cars. And it's not, I mean, it's not offensive. A lot of the other ones were offensive. I don't know. We're going to change. Should we change the finale? I kind of want to change the finale. I feel like it should be this. In hindsight. I feel like it should be. It should be this or this. Those are my top three. I just need that to be known. Skyrim's 4. I got to change it. Okay, it's this. Now we're doing a poll. Ordering a gay potion from the dark web at 3 in the morning. The Skyrim one, it's just the title. It's just the title. Either way, I think the vibrator one's not winning. Ordering a gay potion from the dark web or greatest police chases of all time. Honestly, it could also be this. But no matter what, you know why I don't think it matters? Because this one's taking it fucking home. Wait, because this one's taking it fucking home. The greatest police chases of all time. A 10-minute and 4-second video uploaded 4 years ago. I don't know why. I can't explain, but it's fucking hilarious. And I love that thumbnail. The editor that put that work together and said, what could I do for the greatest police chases that are going to make it grabbing? Should I do something realistic? Should I actually show one of the top 10 that's in this video? Should I show somebody with a car flipped over? No. They have a toddler in a fucking grocery cart fleeing down the highway at high speeds. Maybe drunk. We don't know. I loved that. That was fun. And kind of nostalgic seeing some of those thumbnails. Watch it? No. Should we actually watch it? We'll skim the video. 10 greatest police chases of all time. Well, here's the problem. Is finding this video is going to be impossible. What was the creator of it? Oh my god, we gotta go back. What was the creator of it? Like, what was their name? The unemployed one, that's the picture of the unemployed me. I think it'd be best if you, but if you want me to change it, I will. Yeah, that's fine then, but I don't know. That's good, that's good. Boba T1, don't show the, hold up, Boba T. I'm responding to my thumbnail editor. Boba T1, don't show the Boba T, and maybe a closer pic of her face, or I don't know, and maybe Boba T1, show one of the customers, make it more clickable. I don't really know what to do with the Boba T. Check the corrections I gave before. Rest are good. Okay. Sorry. Responding. Not Boba T. No, not Bobat. Not Bobat. Boba T. Boba T doesn't do my... Bobat doesn't do my edits. It's about the Boba Tea Shop game. Okay. 10B. 10B. 10 greatest police chases of all time. I feel like... Oh, here it is. Dude, this video actually only has 4K views. It's just people running from the police. I gotta look at the title. I like the first one and everyone equally. Nice video. It would not run away from the cops in the first place. It's a shitty video. Who cares? The thumbnail's great. I don't know if that thumbnail might also be a rip. That might not even be an actual thumbnail.
Like and
that might not be their thumbnail. It's not. That's their thumbnail. I think that one's great. Bad vid, good thumbnail though. Or not even necessarily a bad video. Just doesn't have views. Slack and Kaylee for the sub, Ghost for the sub, Chunkles for the 3. All right. We have 2 more videos. Starting out, Chungus, thank you for the 1,050 bits. Been following for 4 years. You become one of my favorite streamers, YouTubers. You're so entertaining. It's awesome to see you. You've stayed humble, true to yourself. Fanbase grown, and you made a positive impact on people's lives. Lastly, shout out Cubbo, shout out to and shout out rest in peace, Cam. What? Keep it up, and we all love you, not in a weird way. Well, I appreciate the shout out to Cam and rip Cam, but don't have that in the same shout for banned chatters of mine. Watch the Skyrim video? No. All right, lock in. If you have any videos you want to watch games, you want to play, chat videos, chat games, I've noticed the videos that watch games I play. I got to move my chat back up here. Also, we have 2 more reacts. It is a shorter stream today, but still like 4.5 hours. Tomorrow, I'm live at 1:30. We're doing random games, EAV assemblies, Fizz quiz, a bunch of shit. Sunday's reacts and then wine review. Monday's random game day. Tuesday, I'm doing the Bro v Bro with Chris and wearing the Miku outfit as promised from the charity goal we hit for Autism Plus. Wednesday's horror, Thursday's midnight walk, maybe finishing the whole game depending on how long it is. But it drops that day. Friday reacts and or next Friday reacts and the Amazon suggestions for Amazon products. And then I'm gone for 3 days. But then we're back grinding videos. I gotta piss actually. Again. Sorry. Count me down. Wait. All right. Ugh. We're back. Lock in. Hardcore Chinese street massage fixes my broken ankle.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Xiaoma. We're here today in New York City, Chinatown. There's a guy right on this street over here who...
How does he find these people? Hey guys, Xiaoma NYC. There's a guy that'll massage. We know about him. Never been to him. What is he famous in New York? He's just a guy on the road that fucking rubs people's shoulders and gives you a street massage for money. It's just on the street. Yeah, but how did he find him? Like he knew he was going here before he went here.
Who does what may be the only street massage in New York City. Hello.
I'm back. Is he a regular?
是啊。
这怎么是你老婆呢？
对啊，怎么了？
你看你那么年轻，你能有老婆吗？不，你今年超过12岁了吗？
我30。
Just insulting. Zhao Ma's 30? I was going to say insulting him. This is your wife? I thought Zhao Ma was like 25. Maybe.
30，你太年轻，你哪有那么多人？你20岁的小，现在谈正规怎么了？要说
是问题是我几个月前我把脚扭伤了，他现在还
I sprayed my ankle a few months ago. Yeah, let's just go to a street massage guy. See if we'll fix it. I mean, that's like a 50-50 on whether or not this guy's going to actually be genuinely good at his job or break your fucking leg.
差不多我可以跑步啊，我可以走路了，但是他还稍微有点酸痛，能动的范围不太大。
他中文讲的这么好啊？
不就是你看吗？
不是
这里不是是稍微这个左边一点。
放到你这儿，这跟左边不右边没关系，就这是个你这个经络在这里。啊，看到啊。
I mean, we didn't even get pricing yet. Do we know how much this costs? What's the fee to get this guy to rub my feet? Like, I feel like that's a bargain prior, you know? What if this guy gives you a foot massage and then he's like, it's $150? How much would I be willing to pay for this now? Probably, I would give this guy $20. He seems like he knows what he's doing. I'd give him $20 to fucking... If I had a back problem and he was like, yeah, give me $20, I'll fix your back, I'd be like, okay. Better than going to a doctor. Side problem. This guy over here breaks your spine. Gives you permanent damage. That might be an issue. Not insured. Jama's feet are really sweaty right now. Imagine. The odor's just so bad. He's like, yeah, that's good. That's good. Just fucking gagging in your seat. It's free? What's free? It's free? For free? Nah, now I'm getting a little weird. Nah. Hey, you should charge something. It's his hobby, bro? No. But look, I'm not saying this. I would rather, if there's a guy on the street that wants to rub my feet, I would rather him charge me $5 than him go, I'll rub your feet for free. Because then I'm like, whoa. He does look like he just wants to help people.
不要钱的，那你是怎么？
这是我说的吗？整个世界上说话的人多了，你要一听见有声音就是我说的话，我还能活吗？没有对的。
Yeah, it hurts right here. Does that feel better?
叫你好。
He has fractured bones. Doom, doom, doom. All right, how they feeling now? There's no way that feels good. There's no way that feels good.
Oh my god.
See what I mean now? Yeah, all this crunching. Oh, that was parts of my bone that chipped off. Yeah, you hear that? You feel that crunching? Oh, your tendons are really tight. Why is he moaning? Oh, you don't know Xiao Ma? No, that's normal. No, I'm used to it now. When he got an Indian head massage, and he started moaning, and the caption said it felt so good it was almost orgasmic. And he was going, I'm not even gonna do it. But yeah, that sound out of Xiao Ma is a normal occurrence. You're gonna get used to that. That'll be a regular noise within 3 minutes.
现在是顺的，明白了吗？这被你老婆打。不过很舒服。他有几个老婆？
Was he just rubbing his kneecap?
我不敢肯定。不要！我是哪个老婆打的？我不好说。
别瞧他。
And they're always so serious. Like, he seems annoyed. Xiao Ma's sitting over there having a mental breakdown, and he's just like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
北京，对。你这个按摩是哪里学的？
这个可不是学的。
对，
这个
天生就有嘛。
这个都是有那个师傅在的。
They learn by practicing with a master.
如果你没有各方面的这个经验的积累的话，
Well, isn't having direct experience also learning?
没法教。
Bro, he's making pain faces. I can't tell if he likes it. Do you think that feels good? If my fucking ankle hurt and you just started punching it, I would go, there's no way.
Oh my God.
Last time he bruised me and I didn't even make a sound.
是这个是你按的吗？
是我按的。
That can't be good.
刚才那咯哒咯哒声你明白了吗？
And you know that sound you were making before? Yeah, quit it with that shit. Or else people aren't going to want to rub your fucking feet. Okay? You start making weird noises like that.
刚才在按你的时候，这里有咯哒咯哒的，我现在还有吗？没有看到，没有了。我告诉你，我今年我要准备回去了。回去了以后，我在上海永远是第一。
上海永远是第一。你在纽约也是第一。
Bro, I feel like he's the aftermath. He's like, we do a flash forward a day later, and Xiao Ma's showing his foot, and he takes it out of the sock, and it's just like a big red lump. He's like, I think all the bones are broken in my foot. I don't really know what to do. It's swollen.
这个有谁做这样的吗？
这里没有比赛，这里要有比赛的话，纽约不管在哪个舞台上。
This guy's the LeBron James of foot massages. That's what he's saying. You put anybody up against me, hey, I'm gonna rub feet better than they can. That's true. You would win. Wow. Yo, the level of confidence this guy has makes me want to get a massage from him.
给中国人做跟给白人做有区别吗？
没有，
没有区别。
人是一样的，
人是一样的。
跟犹太人做，跟那个亚洲人做也一样。现在还有吗？大概有吗？
他好像好了。
All right, Xiao Ma, that was a stupid fucking question. There's no way. Do you think there's a difference between massaging Chinese and white people?
不是好像，光好像是没用。
Have a walk. Have a walk. He stands up and his foot just snaps. That would be so funny. He just crumbles. You just hear, and it just fucking peels.
大步走，大步走，往前面走，不要跑，大步走。
Nah, he's still limping on it.
Wow. 哎，他好像真的好一点了。
什么真的好一点？好就是好不大。完了，
哇，这个好棒哎！
要是不棒的话，我做按摩干嘛？
是啊。
我就说一句话啊，我在上海1年100万。
I don't know if I believe that. I'm starting to see. I feel like this guy's getting pretty cocky with his massage capabilities. You think you make $1 million in Shanghai? You think you make $1 million massaging feet in Shanghai? I don't know about that. I don't know if anybody's making $1 million a year massaging motherfuckers.
我到纽约来就是要表演给整个世界看。
哎，你可以做肩膀吗？
The only reason he's in New York.
可以啊，
可以现在做吗？
可以啊，几分钟的事情。看好了啊。
Ooh, the old fingers. Oh, your fingers hurt? Just fucking pinches them all back, just breaks every bone. Xiao Mao just going, the whole time. All right, now move your hands. Now move your fingers. And they just like flop. Oh, I can see my increased dexterity. Oh, so much better. Yeah, that's $1 million a year right there. Those are $1 million fingers. Yeah, chat, keep a look. Get a look at that. Right there. Yo, he getting mad. Fucking break his collarbone. He rips his arm off. Oh my god. Boom, boom, doof. And it's just like like an overly animated video game with just a shitload of gore. It just fucking bursts out. Oh! Stop being a baby. I need a post-game interview here. If Xiao Mao just ends the video at the end of the massage, I need him to I would need to ask him, bro, you think that was actually a good massage?
余下来的事情我做好了，余下来的事情你坚持做，不能说是我打好了就好，回去你就要一点不上。
你轻一点啦，万一给它弄坏了怎么办呢？
轻了不等于白打。
The wife is asking this guy to be lighter.
白打我还不如不打，不打我还能搂一下。 站起来，站起来！你看好了，手举起来，这么摇，啊对。
Hello. How you doing? I got her those flowers.
Thank you.
I tried to do different variety of ones.
They're very pretty. I really like that one. That one's really pretty.
I liked Turnet. Where are the other ones?
These ones? I like these ones.
Yeah, those.
That's
Well,
what
no,
I'm
that's
pointing
what. Oh. I was looking at a different angle. Yeah.
So pretty.
All right. Love you. I'll be done in like 20 minutes. Yeah, I'll watch a short video after this instead of the longer one. Yeah, I promise.
Because I'm such a good girlfriend. And I wait to eat my dinner until he's done, even though I had lunch at 2.
She does. Interesting. I haven't eaten in 42 days. I've been water fasting, so.
What? What are you talking about?
Cap, president for the sub.
摇20下，晚上摇一次，白天摇一次。他就天天这么摇，永远不会停。
那确实是要钱的吗？这多少钱？
美国不需要钱，你到美国来干什么？当然需要钱。
啊，多少？
不是我要多少，你给100万，你给我，还多少
I'd give him. How much do you giving him? I feel like he gonna be offended for anything other than like $50.
能够面子上过得去就行了，你说对不对？中国人讲，这个是叫过得去，平常日子过了就过了。谢谢。
哎，那不用谢了呀。
Is that 20?
下次我也要过来。
Oh, it's 40.
You like him? You good? Yeah, well, that's a cool camera. What is that? 你知道吗？没有人在纽约这么按摩，没有这个，除了你以外。
要是有人的话。
Does he have to like pay to be here? No, right? I never understand that. He probably has to have like a performer's license of sorts. I would just worry in his point of view as like insurance. I don't know, because theoretically you could go to this guy, give him $40, he fucking gives you a massage, and then I could just say he broke my fucking arm. Like he's not a company. He's just a dude that's like rubbing people's shoulders.
没有，你是唯一的，真的。Holy shit! All right, 好，谢谢，拜拜。I'm a little bit traumatized right now, guys. I'll see you all next.
Oh, that's why he says it's free. Oh my god. No, he doesn't need a license. That's why he says it's free, because he knows people will tip him. He doesn't get in trouble or not have a license. Wow. So he just says he's giving people massages as a friendly manner, and it's like, all right, pay me. But if he charges them, then he has to be a legitimate business and have to have a license.
Next time for the next video, hopefully, if there is a next video. I don't even know. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, there's definitely not going to be another one.
I'm a little bit traumatized right now, guys. I'll see you all next time for the next video, hopefully, if there is.
What the fuck are the comments going to say? The key is to destroy the nerve ending so you don't feel anything. I'm an American massage therapist, and watching this guy work is amazing. He's hitting all the attachment sites directly, making look effortless. That's some real skill right there. You can't fake that. I don't know about that. Is that a rage bait? Is that serious? Practice was started by a cultist. Oh, they're talking about chiropractic being a pseudoscience. All right. We're gonna save this other video for Sunday. We're gonna watch a short one instead. People were bitching for a scary react. We could watch a fucking scary react. It's satire. Oh my god, I just did what I said was annoying. Oh my god, I just said it was rage bait. No. Oh my god. Yo, learning though. Learning though. Here we are. Okay. What's this? Poppy playtime short horror now. Let's do this. Into the Pit, Fnaf short horror film in real life. Lock in. This is made by the guy that did the Buckshot one. It was awesome. What FNAF had the animation like this? I remember hating that one. Was that 4? It's gonna turn nighttime now. all of them? I don't think all of them had that animation style. Do y'all think y'all would survive IRL Five Nights at Freddy's? No. I would probably just try and leave the building, in all honesty. I think that's the fucking move. Once you know shit's going on, just get the fuck out of there. Don't stay in the fucking security office. You would die? I think he's playing, he's like, this is supposed to be like security breach. Yeah. Would you play Outlast Trials again? Maybe. That game was kind of blah, though, honestly. Morgan for the 3. Saki President for the sub. Ashton, Sebi, Cart, and Lone for the sub. I just didn't enjoy it. If you have any videos you want to watch games you need to play, send those to the video/job. I'm not, like, opposed to trying it again if people wanted to see it, but blah. I'd play actual Outlast. The scariest shit in FNAF is definitely Endos, by the way. I think the lights on lights off guy, I don't know his fucking name, but it's like the daytime dude where he's happy. It's the enemy in this. I think those two are the scariest in Security Breach. Any of the other like regular ones like Chica and fucking Freddy and those, like, they're not that scary. Yeah, Moondrop. Moondrop's scary. Springtrap is scary, and then just Endos. Anything that moves when you're not looking at it is fucking so creepy. Oh, it's the balloon from the beginning. Nah, this is so creepy. Okay, genuine question. Do you think they had this whole set made for this? Or is this, like, edited?
Whoa, where's the lights?
Because that'd be so expensive.
I'm scared. It's okay, buddy. The lights will be on soon. And they're back. See? Nothing scary, right, Sean? Sean?
Is he having, like, flashbacks or seeing another kid's memories?
We searched the whole place, sir. No signs of Sean. He probably snuck out of the daycare while it was dark.
He wouldn't do that.
We'll continue to search for him around the town.
He's still there. I know it. I'll find him myself.
Sean! 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 No, hell no! Something's in the ball pit? Bro, get the fuck out of there. If he stands in the ball pit for anything, for more than a second after this, you're an idiot. Oh, stop.
There you are. How lovely is that? You and I were gonna have so much what? An adult? No, that's not right. Only kids are allowed to play. Adults are too boring. Where's your smile? Can't stand that serious face of yours.
You are the daycare attendant. You were here when my brother Sean disappeared.
Sean? That little rule breaker.
Rule breaker?
Tell him he's banned from the daycare. We were supposed to have fun, but he...
Wait, stop screaming. Tell me what happened when the lights went off.
The lights? No. Never touch the lights. That's the only rule. Keep the lights on.
if he turns the lights off.
The lights on?
Never ever break the rule. It will ruin the.
No. Oh, I mean, zero survival instinct here from this fucking guy, dude. This is just white people in a fucking horror movie right now. What are we doing? Get the hell out of there. What, you see a thing fucking reach its arm out of the ball pit and pull you in, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go see that. I'm not skipping the video, Chad. This is the last video of the fucking day. Ricky and Goop for the sub, Gun and Neo for the sub. Dumbass.
He was needed. The rule breaker.
What? What have you done to Sean?
I collected him.
What the hell are you talking about? Where is he?
Answer my question, adult. Have you thought about death?
What?
Have you imagined the darkness that awaits you there? The void that consumes every last tiny sparkle of you?
I don't have time for this. Tell me what.
Of course you don't, adult. Answer the question.
Yes.
Then you are already halfway there. I see it in your eyes. Fear. Clocks ticking. Lights fading. You're begging it to stop.
Please. He's the only one I have. Give me back.
Yo, this is low-key turning out to be like a mid-video. I thought he was gonna run from it. He's just having a conversation with bro.
So desirable.
yeah, no, that actually is kind of shit. All right, Brooke's staring at me. Can I point the camera at you? Yeah? She's fucking laying on Pickle Rick. All right. Chad, as I said, it is an early end to the stream today, but it was a W stream nevertheless. We watched a lot of great videos. The first video, too, as well, the fucking body cam video, was probably the craziest video today. But, yeah. Chad, I'm going to be posting on the main and the gaming channel right when I end, so go watch that. Outside of that, I will be live tomorrow at like 1:32 EST. We're going to be doing random games. AV Assembly, Fizz, Quiz, Big Fool, Get Yoked, a bunch of other shit. Sundays Reacts at 2 and the wine review. Monday, I'm doing a random game day. Tuesday is Bro v Bro and the Miku cosplay as promised from the charity stream. Wednesday's Horror, Thursday Midnight Walk, Friday Reacts, the Amazon suggestions. Then I am gone for 3 days. I'll be back. We're going to be grinding out streams. Got a GeoGuessr for Twitch Rival, a bunch of other games dropping, and some other shit. If you have any videos you want me to watch or games you want me to play, video suggestion tab, game suggestion tab, it's sci-fi list of videos that I watch, skins that I play. Outside of that, we had a great chat, great audience, a lot of people on the stream today. Thank you to everyone that followed, sub, donor, etc. Ricky, Goob, and Papa, thank you for the 3. Bless for the sub, and W fucking stream. Who do we raid? Sneak's doing Jedi Survivor. Chris is playing Fortnite. We'll raid Chris. All right. W fucking stream chat. Appreciate y'all. Go watch the YouTube videos, and I will see you guys tomorrow, 1:30 EST. Bless for the sub. Again, appreciate that. But yeah, W stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We